Hi.
Hello.
Go the thinkers. We're not saying welcome to the special place anymore. We just go.
Yeah.
And then we don't even have a full roster today.
That was last season's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone boo BMO. Because he's not here.
Boomo.
Yeah, because Boom.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yes, if we do a Halloween thing, we can call him Boomo. I think that's true. Everybody has to have a spooky name. Sup stinkers. Hey Dildy. Hey PP. Special place sounded sexual anyway. I think it sounded well, I guess it is like this is my no square kind of thing.
Anything can be dirty if you make it that way. I don't know. That's on you, Corbin.
Yeah, I honestly, it's a game you could play. Just make it dirty. Just anything anyone
I'll
says.
win.
And I'll laugh. I'll enjoy it. I'll understand exactly what you're doing. So today, guys, we have a sick BMO, so he's not going to be coming around. And Zax is off, gallivanting. So our dear leader is gone. So this means Charles has staged a coup. And he is now the dear leader.
Mutistan is taking over again.
Yeah, so everybody has now defected to Bermuda.
Guy wins an election, then takes off. Interesting.
Wow. I mean, come on. Wouldn't you take a royal vacation or presidential, whatever you want to call it?
Victory lap, sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Can we do a thonk where everyone is laying on a patch of grass? That would be cool. I'd enjoy that. I have considered streaming from the grass. But who knows who walks past and everything, so can't do that. And also there was the stuff yesterday on the grass. I was like, is it fertilizer or pesticide? Because it was like little blue pebble things, and then the birds are going mad, and I'm like, they're eating, and I'm just like, am I just gonna go and lie down and just dissolve on the grass there? Anyone know?
Yes.
About pesticides?
But you got to see a dog.
Yes, that was the day before at night. There were two dogs actually, because I hadn't started filming yet, and this Labrador. Oh my gosh, people have beautiful dogs here, honestly. So this beautiful lab runs up to me, and I realized there's actually a sign that says no pets, but who cares? But anyway, he came up to me and I was like, hi. I was like just loving on him, like, oh, he's got no leash. I'm like, yay. And then his owner came along. I think his name was Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Mark? I stepped on your line, Charles. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Another room reference. I always love it. But Mark for a dog? Like, that's just wrong. I love human names for dogs, but Mark isn't good. Like, you could go Maximus. You could go, I don't know, so many things, but Mark?
Oh, one of my friends had a great name. It wasn't Steve.
Tim.
No.
Tim the dog.
Tim the dog. No, it was such a good dog name. Marky Mark in the park. Yes, that's what. So I think this lady was walking her dog separately, so she brought this one over there, and then the fluffy floof came over, yeah, he was cute. Anyway, best dog name is
Floof.
He was a floofy floof. He was a Samoyed.
Nathan the dog.
Hey?
Nathan, Zeus. Well, Zeus is actually pretty exotic. Never mind.
Quincy is a good name. Oh my gosh. Hey, Josh. No, man.
You know what else is a good name?
Yeah.
7.
7.
Seinfeld deep cut.
Oh.
Wow, Charles, I'm so disappointed.
Seinfeld.
I think it's also a Married with Children cut. Like, for some reason, they just have this kid there named 7 one season. Maybe I'm wrong.
Hey, Davina. I have a car named Quincy. Our car's name is Nunu.
Nice.
Nunu. What was the other one before? Yeah, we named the cars too. Right, everybody. Hi, Doc. How you doing?
What up, Doc?
Come on. Oh, a cat named Quincy. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I think a car named Quincy is pretty cool. Like, it's got to be like a Cadillac. Like, this thing is no like
What, a Cadillac? No, I
sports
need
car.
to find it. It would be a Mini or something. Quincy. It's got to be a cute car.
What kind of luxury car would you have if you could have any? Any one?
Does it count if you've already owned one?
No.
Sure. Why wouldn't it? And way to brag, Charles.
I had a Range Rover Evoque, and I quite enjoyed that car.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Evokes. I was in love with that car. I could still be in love with it. Yeah.
Fucking thing
It was
zips.
everywhere.
It's all right. It is all right, that car.
Mhm.
Yeah, my grandma had this awesome Cadillac. It was like a boat. I only got to drive it like once, but man, like that thing was awesome. So I think I'd go something like that. Like give me an old boat.
Do Aston Martins count as luxury cars?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go with that one then. That's my choice.
What? I don't know. Probably like a G-Wagon. That's still luxury. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So apparently this YouTuber, did you see that, Greg?
No, I just I realized I'm an idiot. There is a luxury car that I actually want. Like the Cadillac was a bad option. Sorry, you were talking about a luxury YouTuber.
He covered his car in Louis Vuitton. And it's supposed to be a G-Wagon, but people have said it's a Suzuki Jimny. Which, I mean, it is. Sometimes I do know, like, oh, is that a G-Wagon? No. A Reliant Robin for the win. Oh my goodness. Let's watch the Reliant Robin thing.
That would be
for a
awesome.
sec.
Is that the tripod car?
Yeah.
Those are fun. I like to see them kind of tip. But yeah, I don't know. I think I would go like one of those Sprinter vans and then like totally deck it out to where like I could have a dog cage, a bed in the back, and then I could actually take it like off-road camping. That would be awesome. I don't want to live there, but I'd like the option to stay there.
You know what I haven't seen anyone say?
What's that?
Tesla Cybertruck.
Well,
no. There's a gold one that drives around Dubai. I think they just pay someone to drive it around.
Me too, Josh.
I also know nothing about cars. My husband's the car man. And I just go, mostly what I say about cars is, it's too big. And then he's like, okay, well, it's a car. So they're supposed to be larger than this. The Reliant Robin, I don't know. Let's put it at a little bit volume.
Oh, that thing is.
I just love Jeremy Clarkson's cheeks in a helmet. It's so cute.
But it doesn't take much to just tip it a little bit more.
So what, dude? I don't remember if people come. Hey,
they're just really fun cars because of that. Like they can just keep tipping. It looks like the windshield is a little worse for wear. That one might have been a severe tip, but I think it's the same ones from the Mr. Bean ones. They're awesome, man.
He was coming down a hill. That's why it was such a. But I love the way when he tips up, the dog's face just comes into it because that's how low it is as well. Corner. Wait, let's see. Is this number 2? Oh, is he going? That's something else you forgot to mention, Gray. Is that that we can go two-wheeling?
Yeah. No, I mean it's pretty.
Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Yeah.
No, not again.
I love that kind of comedy. I'm sorry, just
like how much more expensive would it be to throw an extra wheel on that?
Yeah.
Apparently very.
Look at the lighter.
I would have thought he'd be a big man, but fair enough.
Yeah. None of us said Porsche. Porsche. How do you guys say it?
I don't know if I'd fit in a Porsche. Charles, you're tall. You ever sat in a Porsche?
Beg your pardon? Tall? I'm 5'11".
Okay.
The destruction of the Toyota Hilux. Is that where they dropped it? Like the Hilux took a lot. of damage. Well, actually, it took a lot of pain and before it actually did succumb to its injuries. Anyway, Top Gear is top content. Also, now just watch Clarkson's Farm.
I have not sat in a Porsche. I did own a Camaro though. 2 Camaros actually. Technically.
Did you listen to Bitchin' and Camaro? Because I mean, you got to. So you're talking about Clarkson's Farm. That show is so hard for me to watch. I don't think I could be a farmer. Like so much death.
Yes, and yeah, just taking care of animals and then sending them off to slaughter. Just bye bye. And yeah, the amount of just strife you go through, and he is not relying on this completely for his income. So you think of real farmers, what they're going through when they have a bad harvest. Like I think this last season was there hasn't been a good harvest on the farm. But yeah, financially unrewarding. But it's beautiful. Goodbye, Bella. Hello, Burger. That's horrible. Anyway, what was everybody's first car, if you've had one?
Camaro. Yeah.
You had a bitchin' Camaro out of the gate.
Yeah, I had a shitty IROC Z28. It was awful.
What? You had an IROC and a Camaro?
Yeah.
Dude, so you were just swimming in it.
No, it was like a 1982 Z28. That was my first car, and there was something wrong. It had been through some shit. So people didn't know this, but you could use anything to start it. And if I lost my keys, I could use a screwdriver to start it. It was
That's
bad.
awesome.
It was bad news.
Well, I had a big old extended van. It was a Chevy Bonaventure. I've never seen another one on the road ever. But this old punk band that I knew was selling their van, and it's like, hey, I got like $300. Like, let me buy this piece of shit. It was cool, man. I really dug it. It got me places. I painted a big old Operation Ivy Ska Man on the back of it. It was fun.
You should have had like mountains or something painted on the side.
Nah. That's too normal. Dorcas, what was your first wheels, man?
I know it was a Honda from like the 80s. I don't remember specifically which one. I used it for like a year delivering pizzas, and I switched over to what I genuinely consider to be my first car, which was a Hyundai Elantra. It was nice.
That's good. I also have that kind of thing where it's like you had a first car, but what you didn't consider it your first car. So mine was my sister's car. It was a Corsa Light, but a sedan, and had no power steering and all of that. It was like, learn to drive in this and you'll be fine with anything else. Because also in South Africa, automatics do not come cheap at all. So it was a luxury to have an automatic car. So they would never. We hardly.
Why?
I think it was only like the last 10 years that we got an automatic.
Why?
Car. I don't know. It just our market, for some reason, it just the cheap, like for you to get an automatic, it would be like you need to get a BMW or something. Like it's not.
Wow.
You're not going to get an automatic Corsa. That's just not a thing. They just didn't bring them in. Or at least that's how it was for us. I don't know. Maybe it's just that my parents didn't want to pay that much money for an automatic, which makes sense as well. Yeah. I think it was also, they might have been available, but it's just that they were so expensive compared to a manual.
Yeah, if you know how to drive stick, you tend to prefer that because it's always cheaper.
Yeah. So I only got
How do you
automatics.
multitask while
basically.
driving with that?
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
I can't
I'm
hold my
just
drink
glad-
and change a radio station. Sorry.
Yeah,
No go.
I don't know how I would deal with the changing sides of the road without automatic, because at least with automatic now I don't have to worry about, because changing the side of the road is difficult, but then you would have to use the wrong hand to change gears as well.
It would be
which
weird.
It's a weird kind of thing, but it's so strange how in America, like a lot, it's not like a default that everybody knows how to
Signal?
drive stick.
I was
That too.
taught. I was
Yeah.
taught like 2 or 3 times. I just like have never had real reason to buy or to drive a car with a stick.
Mhm.
So I never use the skill. So I just kind of forget the skill.
yeah.
I would be a trucker.
had to learn it for driver's ed, but the last
Oh,
time
good.
I used it, I was on a job site, and they told me like, "Hey, bring the truck around." And I'd never done a truck with a manual transmission truck. I almost drove it off a cliff. Like I just kept killing the engine, and then it just kept rolling. And anyway, so I don't usually do manuals anymore. That was kind of the last time I tried.
I can drive a forklift.
Based.
I
wanna try.
What?
I have no certifications, but I've driven one of those 35-foot cherry pickers that you can drive it from the basket.
Cool.
That was fun, and I almost killed myself.
You can drive it from the basket like up, and you. Oh
Yeah.
my! That seems
Yeah.
like a. Sheesh.
I had a
That's
job
bigger than a
painting.
forklift.
It is. Well, sort of. The base of it's about the same size, but then it really telescope booms. But yeah, it sucked. The dude who was supposed to do it, it was my boss, and we were supposed to paint these pipes. We did the entire water system for this one school, but
Mhm.
yeah, he got arrested the night before, and they're like, "Well, it's rented, and it has to be returned in 24 hours. So we're not going to say that you should do it, but it needs to be done." And then they just walked away, and yeah, it was fun. I had to figure it out at the time.
Great. You've been interrupted.
Okay, lives in Dev's walls specifically for $2, and because they're just amazing. Said never driven with a stick. I just use the steering wheel. But
Oh my.
do we have that yet? No, we got Brew Large.
Charles, of course you know how to drive a manual, right? You had an IROC. You had a Camaro.
No, so
Really?
it's something of a sad story, I guess.
Oh.
I learned how to start manual. When my father died, he had a VW Golf, and it was stick. And to get it out of the driveway, I needed to teach myself. And I found it, I don't know, bittersweet and ironic, because I was learning on my father's car, but he was already dead. It was, I don't know, kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
I'm
So
glad you got it out of the driveway. But you learned a new skill. I cowered from mine. I don't know how to do it.
You know how to drive stick at all?
I mean, I learned. I still have the license, but yeah, no, like I was supposed to bring this pickup around this hill, and I almost went right over it because I kept killing it. So
yeah.
Oh, and there was a big office building at the bottom of the hill, so I would have been in the office building. So
that's the problem I had, was timing. Like, not every car has the same the fucking clutch in and out, and I just kept popping it.
Oh, your car's got a high clutch. Your car's got this. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was so happy when my mother got an automatic, because, good Lord, that
easy. It makes it so much easier to drink and smoke and use your phone and a whole lot of other stuff while driving.
You can see when I'm using my phone. Gordon would follow me home, and you'd be like, "You were changing the song over here," because I'd start going. So he's like, "Yeah, this is not a thing. We're not gonna. We're getting you Apple CarPlay and all this cuck, to make sure that you don't do that."
Yeah, I would have destroyed
all this cuck.
What were you saying,
Charles,
Charles?
are you forklift certified?
I'm not.
I mean, officially?
What was I
I'm not.
looking for?
That's actually how I knew how to drive stick. I worked for a road painting construction where they painted stripes on the road, and
Oh, yeah.
me and my shitty weakness, they were like, just drive the truck forward, and it was a stick. It was this giant fucking like 18-wheeler thing, and they had all the paint and tar and the shit on the back, and I had to drive slow enough so that they could paint the stripes, and every now and again I'd fucking stall it and get yelled at.
Yeah, good
Because the
old
stripe
time
on the road would just be this
stall.
big blotch because I stopped.
Oh no, it's stalling
bunch
in
of-
traffic.
Bunch of exclamation points.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hey, what
What
up,
up,
AJ?
thinkers? Hey, AJ.
Hello.
What's up? Well, today we said news and questions. So my question was what everybody's first car was, and we got some mileage out of that. Anyone else got questions, news?
Mileage, get it?
I didn't even like this. Good lord. What else are we in for, guys? What are we looking for? What questions? Although, do we want
Gray's
to
on
do
a
Gray's
list.
story?
Gray's on a list.
Yeah,
or
Gray's
two.
on a list, guys. Can we do Gray's as a story?
Sure. Yeah, so I don't know. So like on the 25th, a countering domestic terrorism and organized political violence memorandum came out from the White House, and I don't know, it kind of concerns me. I'd kind of heard some buzzing about it, but I didn't actually read it until like yesterday, and about the time I got to it, where they talk about the common threads animating violent conduct would include, I'm in like 3 of these categories. So I don't know. I'm just wondering if I'm going to be on another list or something like that. But I don't know. It's really weird. I understand kind of why they're putting out this thing. So it seems to be, so it's called Countering Domestic Terrorism and Organized Political Violence. So it's in the wake of the whole Charlie Kirk thing. So I understand why they're putting this out there, and they say the subject is countering domestic terrorism and organized political violence by the authority vested in me and the President and the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America. I hereby direct the following. And then, oh, sorry, I guess I should have been sharing it. That
No,
would have made
well, here it
sense.
is. Let's go.
Visual cues.
Read.
Yeah, so Section 1, domestic terrorism and organized political violence. Heinous assassinations and other acts of political violence in the United States have dramatically increased in the recent years. Even in the aftermath of a horrifying assassination of Charlie Kirk, some individuals who adhere to the alleged shooter's ideology embrace and cheered this evil murder while actively encouraging more political violence. This was preceded by the 2024 assassination of senior healthcare executive and the 2022 assassination attempt against Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. 2 separate assassination attempts against my own life in less than 3 months took place during the 2024 presidential election cycle. Riots in Los Angeles and Portland reflect a more than 1,000% increase in attacks on U.S. immigration and customs enforcement ICE officers since January 21, 2025, compared to the same period last year. Just yesterday, a shooting targeting an ICE facility in Dallas, resulting in multiple casualties. Separate anti-police and criminal justice riots have left many people dead and injured and inflicted over $2 billion in property damages nationwide. So
Not property
he's kind of
damage.
setting the tone for all this.
Surely,
But-
we cannot put up with
We
this
know how
anymore.
Charles feels about property damage.
You mean windows were broken?
There's there's quite a few things that are kind of left out as far as I would say political violence in like the last 5 years, but fair enough. Those are a select bunch of them. So yeah, this is kind of, I guess we can go over the next 2 paragraphs. The third paragraph coming up is kind of the one.
Boys. Let's
Cool.
be thorough, and also just keep checking
Alright.
off list of if you are there. So
So I am not here yet, but we'll get to me. So yeah, the second paragraph. This political violence is not a series of isolated incidents and does not emerge organically. Instead, it is a culminated and sophisticated, organized campaigns of targeted intimidation, radicalization.
That's bad English. Hold up. It is a culmination.
Well, I mean,
a culmination.
Culmination of sophisticated, organized campaigns of targeting intimidation, radicalization, threats, and violence designed to silence opposing speech.
Oh, that's
limit political activity, change or direct policy outcomes, and prevent the functioning of a democratic society.
You know what prevents the functioning of a democratic society? Sentences that long. That's the problem.
That is a rather long sentence. I think I had to take a breath in there somewhere, but thank God for commas.
Okay, so he's saying it's not organically, but I don't know. It doesn't. Okay, he's saying organized. I don't think it's all organized. I think she could probably get some organization, but
I don't know if everything he listed is like by the same ideology either.
Yeah, well, same people. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick. Sorry.
All right, so
Ray,
continuing on. A new law enforcement strategy that investigates all participants in these criminal and terroristic conspiracies, including the organized structures, networks, entities, organizations, funding sources, and predicate actions behind them is required. So we got to do this a new way with new law enforcement strategies. So continuing on, these campaigns often begin by isolating and dehumanizing specific targets to justify murder or other violent actions against them. They do so through a variety of
average day on Twitter.
Yeah, like for anyone, like anyone, like Joe Schmo, I disagree with over there is an asshole. That's dehumanizing. Done. Ready for murder.
True.
Anyway, yeah.
It's just weird because you can see it when you get dehumanized, but I don't know if the same, what would you call that, recognition is there when your team is doing it. It kind of sucks. This does seem one-sided, but I agree. There's a lot of dehumanizing talk going on. So he continues, they do so through a variety of fora, including anonymous chat forums, in-person meetings, social media, and even educational institutions. It's the colleges. These campaigns then escalate to organized doxing, where the private or identifying information of their targets, such as home addresses, phone numbers, or other personal information, is exposed to the public with the explicit intent of encouraging others to harass, intimidate, or violently assault them. As in the case of several ICE agents in Los Angeles being doxed, the goal of these campaigns can be to obstruct the operations of federal government, as well as aid and abet criminal activity the federal government is lawfully pursuing. These campaigns are coordinated and perpetuated by actors who have developed a comprehensive strategy to achieve specific policy goals through radicalization and violent intimidation.
Okay.
Those were words.
Yeah, look, it's not that this has not happened. This is the thing. It describes things that have happened with doxing and all of that. But he's now, I think maybe the thing that is a bit is no. It is now. It's a strategy to achieve specific policy goals. Whereas I don't know, with a lot of doxing, it's just literally just for revenge. It's as simple as people just don't want Karen over there to continue having her opinion, so let's get her fired or what. But in the most extreme, you're supposed to die. I mean, they're
only showing these ICE officers who got doxed or whatever, but it's like every streamer, like it's kind of an internet thing, but it's like Hassan has complained about it, Destiny's complained. I'm thinking like the top lefties have complained about it. I know there's a whole lot of people in actual politics who have had that happen to him. Tucker Carlson had that happen to his house. A ton of people have. It doesn't seem like it's a one-sided thing, but that's kind of how I'm getting it.
This happens. I suppose he says all of this and then it's like, therefore I'm gonna target this side, which is like, no, well, everybody is doing it. What's the name? The Destiny. One of the things that Destiny even admitted to was that he was like, he was preparing to murder someone. He got the docs and everything. Anyway, but that's just Destiny. But like, yeah, the with the explicit intent of causing harm and whatever, murder and whatever. Yeah, there are cases of that. But
I have to admit that a Hassan nickname for Destiny is something that I've just adopted. Him calling him Epstiny is
Epstiny.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Are they not friends anymore? Because like they were in love.
I don't know, but
no, that relationship ended like 5-ish years ago. Quite a while ago.
Sexpestiny, molestiny, like they're all
molestiny.
They're great.
I disavow all of those. He's a misunderstood fella.
Everyone, it's funny if he says anything. There's always a few replies on Twitter that are just like, "Hey, that girl was 17" or whatever. Like, it's like, you know, I don't even know that story exactly, but anyway, not so erudite as his Maxwell. Jeez, Michael,
that's going a bit far.
Yeah,
Dad.
Jeez.
But okay, I can see your comparison. I disavow. So this is the big paragraph, what concerns me and whatnot. But yeah, this is where I start to see myself, unfortunately. But some fun words like indicia. I'm not sure I know that word, but
because it's you.
Yeah, there are common recurrent motivations and indicia uniting this pattern of violent and terroristic activities under the umbrella of self-described anti-fascism. So I'm not calling myself Antifa or anything like that, but I'll stop giving a commentary until I get to the part that pertains to me. These movements portray foundational American principles, e.g. support for law enforcement and border control, as fascist to justify and encourage acts like violent revolution. This anti-fascist lie has become the organized rallying cry used by domestic terrorists to wage a violent assault against democratic institutions, constitutional rights, and fundamental American liberties. Anti-American, anti-capitalism, anti-Christianity, support for the overthrow of the United States government, extremism on migration, race, and gender, and hostility towards those who hold traditional American views on family, religion, and morality.
This is from Trump himself?
This is the part what concerns me. So I'm all for America. I'm all for capitalism. Christianity, I think the fact that I don't think it's true, and I think it can cause harm, I think they would put me in that anti-Christianity camp. And then I have been told that I have rather extreme views on gender, apparently. I thought I was rather neutral on this, but from talking to a couple of leftists last week, apparently I have a rather radical gender.
What did a leftist tell you was a radical view on gender?
Well, I said that I wasn't transmedicalist. Like, I've known trans people who basically the social transition was enough for them. And I would say, yeah, you're totally trans. And they were saying, no, they actually need some sort of diagnosis and they need to be working towards some sort of medical intervention. I was just like, that doesn't sound right to me.
That sounds like you're on the more moderate side of things, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's moderate. That's like,
I don't know, man.
With social transition, there's actually a way back if you change your mind.
Just from my experience with depression, I know I was fucking depressed before I ever had the diagnosis with it. I'm going to assume that somebody isn't just like deciding to play dress up. Like, if they actually want to socially present as a different gender, like, I'll totally trust them. I guess that's radical for some. So I don't know. So I think that's rather extreme. And then I have hostility towards traditional American views on family, religion, and morality. I am not for a lot of this manifest destiny, like this was destined for us, so kind of fuck everyone who was here before us, which would be a traditional American value.
Molestiny?
So I don't know. I'm not really for that as far as like traditional family values. I don't care about like gender roles or what a role in a family is supposed to be, as long as, you know, it all gets taken care of. So I don't know. And then as far as like actual morality, I think America has been very immoral on a whole lot of things. So if you're saying traditionally they've been moral, I would disagree with you. So I think fourfold on this list somewhere, or I would be against this. I would be a person of interest, I believe. Do you guys identify as anywhere on here, or so far this sound like just extremists to you?
Yeah, so the one thing that I want to circle back to, this is from the office of the president, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally the president, yeah.
There was something about, God damn it, something about government and
The overthrow of the United States government.
Yeah, 1,600 pardons that happened this year would really kind of contradict that very statement.
And
then
1,600 pardons for people who were found to be trying to overthrow the government.
I think what's going on with our current like migration or immigration, I'm assuming extremism on migration would include like our immigration policy. I'm really against this whole alligator Alcatraz thing, and I would like people to, you know, actually have due process. So
but you're an
does that
animal
make
guy.
me extreme on that? I'm not for what they're doing. I see a whole lot of other political violence that just seems to be omitted on this. Like if we're literally talking about alligator Alcatraz, I can't tell you how many people I've heard. Now I'm forgetting her name, but she was a senator when she was joking, and she basically said like, yeah, well, the alligators will be well fed. It's like you're literally talking about like feeding migrants to animals. Like that's pretty fucked. There was just was it Fox News host who basically said like his solution to the homeless was lethal injection.
Dude, but animals got to eat too.
But I mean, like, are these not extreme things? Like, do you notice like a big date perhaps at the beginning of the year that's omitted from here? That was like a giant thing that is kind of the go-to with recent political violence.
July 4th?
The other one. So if you take that 6 and go
Christmas.
We do have that they served their time. So they were in jail.
And
so
had their rights violated pretty irreparably.
Oh man.
We're rearrested.
If we're not talking January 6th, I don't think we're including all political violence on here. I understand
the
that's
fact is
his side.
that he's not
So like I don't remember if it was here or what, but the reference to someone being I don't know, not religious is something of a terrorist thing.
Yeah, that's also come up recently.
I don't know if atheism is a terrorist organization. Like it's just people like, yeah, no, I don't believe in any religion. Which, you know, separation of church and state, I thought would so it's separation of church and terrorists, because you know, people can I don't know, it's very selective on what is and is not a terrorist group, and
what is and is not an extremist. Like, I mean, the Proud Boys, I suppose you could probably look at them and say, okay, what are these?
I would argue that any mass
Enrique
shooting,
and Tario got pardoned by the president, though. So are they terrorists?
I would
call them extremists, but
right. Any mass shooting, I would call an act of terrorism, because you're terrifying a number of people. You know, I don't. Anytime it's more than one thing, like anything like a serial killer, I realize it's not technically that, but if you're doing it all at once, it's.
Doesn't terrorism specifically have to include political aims in it, though?
Yeah, it's terror for the purpose of, so like a serial killer or just a normal psychopath that just wants to take pleasure or get some sort of feeling out of killing several people, that's not a political. Yeah, sure, it'll have political ramifications, but it's not done with that intent. Yeah, it's not a politically motivated thing. So yeah, it does induce terror, but it's not terrorism as defined by that. And so this is talking about movements turning into action, right?
Sure.
And yeah, the criticism here is that it's one-sided. My thing here is that fine, you can criticize that it's one-sided, but that's not to say that these things are not there, that this side is not there. We need it to be both sides. I think any kind of extremism should be, I don't know, maybe how would we define extremism ourselves, guys? It's just
So that's
for a
the
second.
thing. I don't think
shall
I
we-
have extreme views, but according to this, I do, and
That's
like
what extremists
fourfold.
usually say, for the record.
Yeah,
Extremists
yeah,
usually
that's
say
no,
just that.
seriously, Charles, though, like that's a joke. But actually, I think the extremism comes into how you are willing to make, it's not the idea itself, although people will argue this, but how you want to enact change. That's the thing. Are willing to break the law in order to have these things changed. Having these ideas themselves is not, it's not danger on its own, isn't it? If you're in America.
Yeah, but can't they retroactively, like if they find out that you're something and you're charged with something, they'll retroactively charge you for terrorism because they know of your beliefs or whatever?
Probably in terms of, but that would be overreach. But yes, that's exactly
Overreach
how they
in
would.
this government?
Yeah,
No.
that's exactly how they would do
No.
it. But Dorcas, you were going to say something.
I don't think that Gray is going out there advocating for violence and
Yeah.
things like that in the way that I think this is intended to be upheld. Is that the word? Enacted?
Yeah. Well, that's what we hope so.
There's
a
lot of people
that's not the
supposedly
spirit of it.
trying to. There's some lawyers trying to kind of take him to task on it. I know specifically.
Well, there's always
Getting
lawyers
It's Not
trying to
Fire,
take
but there's another
task for
free speech
everything.
organization that's trying to take him on for basically this, like just the way that he's kind of done this. Can't remember if it's the Freedom from Religion organization. There's one of them that's doing some sort of thing to this, and the previous statement that Charles had kind of mentioned, where he was kind of saying like essentially atheism could be an extremist category. It's like,
Yeah, I don't know of an atheist group that's technically rah-rah about anything other than I don't believe what your shit is.
Carissa says, terrorism is the unlawful use of violence or threat of violence, often for political, religious, or ideological reasons, to intimidate or coerce people to do something for a goal. So I would say
totally
that
agree.
Gray's
So
not doing
why
that
isn't
by
January
just
6th on
being-
here?
No, well, yes, that's the point you've made, is that it's one-sided. But I'm talking about you,
Right.
like whether you would be eligible for this. You are not calling for or even threatening violence. You could say, I want this to change, and that should be allowed.
So
Having
much
the
so.
idea should be allowed.
So if terrorism is religious, every time a church or a synagogue or something like that gets shot up, that should be terrorism, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean-
like in if they shoot up a
they-
church or
a
a
synagogue.
synagogue or
Just happened in Manchester actually today.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know why that wouldn't be called terrorism.
Yeah, it is terrorism. It's targeting
Okay.
for a certain
I won't say it.
movement.
Because what?
No, I'm
Be
No, I won't say
controversial, Dorcas. You can do
no, it's
Come on,
fine.
play BMO tonight.
it.
No, it's fine. I won't. Move on.
BMO puts the mo in
Alright.
homo. Peepers. It's always
and
called terrorism. Yeah.
It does go on, as described in the order of September 22nd, 2025, designated Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization. The groups and entities that perpetuate this extremism have created a movement that embraces and elevates violence to achieve policy outcomes, including
I have no problem
justifying.
with calling Antifa a terrorist organization. I have
The problem is they're not
no problem
that
with that.
organized. Like,
Nah.
there's so many.
have
Oh, you
cells.
don't have to be. Yeah,
Yeah, you don't have the way
it can be
the way
poorly
people-
organized, but still be an organization.
there's no headquarters. Okay, there's no headquarters. Therefore, they're not like. We live in 2025, boys and girls. Do we have headquarters as thinkers?
We do.
I
Do
think
we?
so. It would be your channel.
It's no, it's
We're
not my
here.
channel. Where's my channel?
No, it's all
Where's
on
my
you.
channel?
You
When I
own
was
it.
in Poland, was my channel was in Poland with me. So yeah, okay.
Well, we convened on your channel, just you weren't there.
Yeah. So you can do that, but exactly, they don't have headquarters.
There were sandwiches.
There was chats, there were chat rooms. So I guess that can count, but no, it's they don't have
So-
organized headquarters.
So, Dildo is trying to say that I'm that not only did they call it, that I'm also saying Antifa is just an idea. I'm not saying that, but as one who is fond of the black flag, I know that there's many different flavors of the black flag. So that would be anarchy, and there are a different anti-fascist versions of that, but even there's so many different like kind of flavors of that. I don't think that I would call like the commune hippies who think that, you know, any sort of government is essentially fascist but are doing nothing about it, that still identify as Antifa. I wouldn't say that that's the same thing as the people who are in Black Bloc going out and like actually causing trouble. Maybe that's me being too
Did
generous to them.
anyone claiming to be Antifa condemn those folks though who were out there doing those things? Did Antifa?
As far as I know,
did
no, because
so-called-
their whole MO is wearing masks and being anonymous. So if you came out and condemned it, I mean, I think there have been people who were like arrested and they're like, I didn't do that.
So
Like, I don't
people in
want
the
any
name of
violence,
Antifa
but-
go out and commit violent terrorist acts, and no one else claiming to be Antifa is saying, we condemn this. This is not what our movement is about.
But I said just the opposite of that. I said there are obviously people who were like arrested there and they're like, I didn't do that. You've definitely seen those, like the you know, like almost anyone who gets arrested is basically saying like, I didn't do that. That's not me. I know the one person who did the bike lock thing, who supposedly was like the Black Bloc thing. When he was being arrested, he was saying like, he didn't do that. He doesn't do violence or whatever. So, I mean, words have been said, but what you're saying where they're doing it in the name of Antifa, excuse me, I just knocked over a whole bunch of dog treats on my floor. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone's doing it in the name of Antifa, but people have definitely been labeled that.
Antifa.
Sure.
Or have
But I don't know
signs.
that these people in Black Bloc, like if they actually do have this ideology or if it was a convenient excuse to riot. Like, again, I've been at a lot of places where, you know, riot has broken out. Does that mean the group that I was with condoned it or was part of it? I'd say no. I don't know. I'm thinking specifically of like concerts. Usually it's just an asshole who decides, you know, no, we're going to just start breaking shit. And, you know, I'm not for that.
Yeah, this is confirmed, Matt. He is on a list, boys. All right, so the disagreement is Gray is like, hey, I don't think it's organized enough to be a terrorist organization. Kitty and Dorcas think it is. Charles,
I know
what
some
do you think?
anarcho-communists who identify as Antifa who have never left the farm. So I don't know that I would say that they're terrorists. Like, I feel like you're painting with too broad a brush on that. If Antifa literally means anti-fascist, who is pro-fascist?
That's exactly what I was going to ask. I thought Antifa meant anti-fascist.
Yeah, that's just the name, guys. They're the way that they're going about being against the fascism is violent protest.
Mm-hmm.
And targeted and organized. Like we've got these things where they go together and they figure out what was it? And it was the Stephen Crowder one, even was the first time I heard about it, and that was years ago. They got together and the one guy was actually fearing for his life because they were giving weapons and everything. They were getting organized to go and protest and all of those. So those people exist. Just because there are people that have the same label somewhere over there that aren't doing action, that doesn't mean that now these people cease to exist. And we need to do something about those people, I would say.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I would
so the people
also-
that stormed the Capitol, they're MAGA supporters, right? If I say these guys committed an act of terrorism, they were trying to get the means of getting the vote not ratified or not actually finalized in there. They brought, like actual like guillotines down there, and yet that does not represent all of MAGA. I don't think you'd have an issue with that, right?
No.
So why can't we say the same thing to this? Like, I'm telling you, I know some
I
anarcho-communists
mean,
who are
in no
basically
small
saying
part, a lot
they're
of
Antifa.
I
They're not doing
know
this.
the left doesn't like to acknowledge this, but in no small part, a lot of folks on the right were saying, "Hey, this is bad. Don't do this."
For sure.
And
Whereas the hippies
bring it
that
back
are
to the
basically-
Antifa thing. It's like when Antifa people do things, other people who also claim to be Antifa don't say, "Hey, that's bad. Don't do this."
Yeah. There's a difference there,
And
in our opinion. But that's it. That's a disagreement. We don't have to go further. Okay.
I would
Nicely
also,
done.
yeah, we don't
No,
have to
if you
go
want to do another
much
point.
further, but I do want to just sort of badly paraphrase Blair White's tweet after the Charlie Kirk shooting. I think it was Blair White's tweet. She said something to the effect of, "They don't punch you because you're a Nazi. They call you a Nazi so that they can punch you." I think it's that concept that led to the name Antifa.
In regards to Charlie Kirk, do we yet know the motivation of the killer?
It is kind
We
of.
have some
We don't have it
pretty strong
given to us.
indications.
We don't have it given to us by the killer himself, but also just it's very, unless we
Kirk
find
was
out that
hateful and dangerous to trans people.
well, people don't people already dismiss that those messages, they say that they're not real,
Mm.
so that doesn't count to them.
Right. So,
But if we found out, I think we would have to only find out if like he was an ex-lover of Charlie Kirk and now he's killing him. Because of Charlie Kirk's nature, because of what he was doing, it's very hard not to see any political point for that shooting because of who he is. He was shot for who he is. So, hate
Demo
fascist
says, "Hey,
catch.
fascist catch."
Yeah,
Well,
but
people
so
are
was
saying
like
that
looking
that's
at
not
bulges
real.
or whatever.
Yeah,
like
there's
there
a-
were a lot of memes on there.
so
Mhm.
yeah, I guess what I'll do is sidestep here because the dude who shot up ICE, they're saying like there's a bunch of like shit posting that's being done with writing on bullets and things. Like there's a guy wrote whatever, not ICE or
Anti-ice.
anti-ICE on one bullet. Like,
Mhm.
and they interviewed that guy's friends and they made it sound like he's like a fucking edgelord who just has nothing to do with politics, but he just wants to get a rise out of people. Is perhaps that becoming more of an issue? Not left or right, but people are just like, fuck, I'm fucking doom pilled. I just want to do ironic
See the
shit.
world burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this
I
is true.
mean-
That could be.
I'll agree in the sense that, yeah, they're not great. There are bad and violent people on both sides, but I don't think there's any. I think the issue is way, way, way worse on the left. I think it's embedded in the personality types on the left, the language that they use, that how comfortable they are
So-
labeling anyone they don't like as a.
What I was saying was devoid of
This document,
politics.
though.
Okay.
Mhm.
If there's people who just don't care about left, right, and they're just like they're fucking Joker from Dark Knight, like,
Mhm.
shouldn't we be concerned there? Because the two sides are pointing at each other, and these people just keep doing this shit, and watching everyone else run after each other. That's
Yeah,
a problem.
it's certainly something you have to look at into the person. Definitely. See
I mean,
if. But again, we also know that despite the motives of the killer, the reactions still occur, and that is also what was found to be egregious in this case was the way that people celebrated after this happened. That was like,
But that's
regardless
also
of what the ideology was.
So literally Trump himself, Charlie Kirk, a whole bunch of other people celebrated different attacks as well. So Paul Pelosi is the one that comes to mind where they're literally joking about. So granted, it was in response to people being released for their participation in a riot, but essentially we need to do a bail fund for that guy. There's a whole bunch of other things where it seems like when it's violence against someone you're opposed to, it seems like that's just fine when it's on your side. Like I don't see either side having clean hands in this. There's
No.
so much whitewashing going on over January 6th where it's like it's just not a big deal. It's like it is the closest that we've come to an insurrection in any of our lifetimes. Granted, it might mean a little bit more to some of us this side of the pond, but man, just I don't know, for that to not be mentioned or anything like that. And then again, so Dorcas, your thing was if you can find like Antifa disavowing the violence. Well, Rose City Antifa has disavowed it. I know they don't speak for all of Antifa, and then violence has happened since then. They also participated in, I can't remember which hurricane relief effort it was, and then they also organized to do mutual aid for, I can't remember which thing it was. But there's a bunch of non-terroristic things that have happened from these guys. But I don't know. They're just all getting lumped into one thing. Would you not feel different if everyone was lumping MAGA into a terrorist organization?
Zerofax is asking this. Was there that before or after they beat Andy No? Is this the same cell, the same group that beat Andy No?
It's hard to tell, again, because the problem is it is all about anonymity. Their whole thing is black bloc. So you know how a lot of people are saying, there's these
that's the point,
agitators that are at like January 6th or whatever. Well, who is to say that there aren't agitators in this black bloc too, or that they're necessarily whatever local Antifa thing it is, when you see people going and LARPing to these locations from very far away?
I mean, to answer your question though, Gray, I just think that the right is generally asterisk, there. I don't approve of bad behavior, is generally better at calling their own side out than the left is at calling their own side out. And so if someone were to lump all of MAGA into the worst of MAGA,
you would be angry.
I would disagree.
Yeah.
I would
take your buns out of the oven, please, because they're ready.
Sorry, I didn't know if you guys could hear that stuff.
What, you?
Yeah.
Sounds ready. Whatever it is.
Sorry. No, it's just
I hear you.
I got a notifications.
Man, so I was debating these guys the other day on Corbin's channel. Actually, he was the moderator. But man, so it was just trying to talk about like free speech, and man, it was so many people just denying what's happened with the FCC that like, no, that's just fine. Like, yeah, but look at what Biden did, and it was just this whataboutism, and it's like, okay, that's wrong too. Can you admit that having the chair of the FCC say we can do this the easy way or the hard way, and not actually go about any of the steps that it would take to actually get any of the FCC's official actions to take place? That's not a gross overreach, especially given all of the additional information that came out from the president himself tweeting that like they told the White House that he was getting fired. So something changed between when we talked to him and when they actually took their action.
Or sending the National Guard.
It seems like a huge overstep. And I just don't see anyone on the right saying that. It seems few. There's 5 names: Ben Shapiro, Tulsi Gabbard, Ted Cruz. Well, I'm not sure on Tulsi. She said something at Kirk's remembrance that seemed very close to that. Senator Rand Paul, Senator Dave McCormick,
yeah, she did,
and Congressman Don Bacon seem to be the only ones that I've really seen completely denounce all of this. As like this is a gross overstep.
Well, I'm glad that she said that outside of the memorial speech, because when she said it in the memorial speech, I was like, oh, well, that's rich coming from you. Because of what your party's essentially doing. So if she spoke out against the party for that, that's a good thing. It's consistent. Dorcas, sorry.
I was just going to add, in terms of pundits, if not politicians, I would throw in Konstantin Kisin and others with
Oh, nice.
regard
I didn't see that
to
he did that. Hell yeah,
uh,
with Kissing.
yeah,
I think
and actual justice
AJW
warrior
also.
and so on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
I was just going
there
with
are-
politicians, but you're right. I think Candace
Sure.
Owens also was on board with that.
Ugh.
I guess I should give her credit.
But I mean, let's also not pretend, though, that there wasn't at least a little bit more nuance there with regard to what was it, Nexstar and the other one, and
It's
Sinclair and his bad ratings, and the fact, and whether or not free speech entitles you to your job, and whether or not it was even cancel culture in the first place, considering it wasn't some innocuous 10-year-old tweet that got him debanked, kind of a thing. That's obviously an extreme example of cancel culture, but I don't think it's as simple. I don't like that the FCC said what they said. I think it did more harm than good, but I also think I've lost track of where we are.
Well, yeah, there is. I think we can agree on overreach bad, labeling groups that aren't even violent, or like overusing the label is bad. Also, using the label as cover is bad as well. So in terms of anti-fascist and saying, "Oh, I'm just part of the good guys. I'm the good anti-fascist," that also is
Sure.
bad. If that happens, that's it. We can stop at the if statement. We can do that.
Sure.
Okay. What is so he's gone on. This is basic. This preamble is an explanation of why he wants to do whatever he's doing later on here. So let's go. The United States requires a national strategy to investigate and disrupt networks, entities, and organizations that foment political violence so that law enforcement can intervene in criminal conspiracies before they result in violent political acts. Through this comprehensive strategy, law enforcement will disband and uproot networks, entities, and organizations that promote organized violence, intimidation, conspiracies against rights, and other efforts to disrupt the functioning of democratic society. So this sounds like something as well that you would probably be able to. This is like you might be going towards what's going on in the UK, where you get a knock on your door for tweets. This does sound like you're gonna. This is what's gonna happen. That's what I'm hearing, yeah.
But what is the phrase "and other efforts to disrupt the functioning of the democratic society"?
Anything that they decide, yeah.
Like, could that not? It just seems like that's so vast and encompasses everything.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry, you're essentially inconveniencing me. What does the police usually do? Obstructing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you didn't make this convenient, so here's this charge against you.
Yeah, so
that scares me.
Yeah, it's very broad. Yeah, this is very broad. The National Joint Terrorism Task Force and its local officers, collectively the JTTFs, oh God, the JTTFs, shall coordinate and supervise a comprehensive national strategy to investigate, prosecute, and disrupt entities and individuals engaged in acts of political violence and intimidation designed to suppress lawful political activity or obstruct the rule of law. The strategy shall include investigatory and prosecutorial measures to set forth in this section. Okay, cool. Look, I understand. I would like this, just in terms of if we're going to talk about our oughts here. Okay, how would we like the world to be, thinkers? We would like this to be applied to the right people. Is this agreed?
No, but the right is good.
Yeah.
No, the right people, the correct people.
I'm being an asshole.
I know, you're being funny.
Trying to make smiles this thing.
I think there's an actual threshold that you'd have to pass for me, that you'd have to actually surpass to be not only labeled like a terrorist, but even investigated in that way. Man, I've seen so much overreach since 9/11 and what they were able to do with the Patriot Act. This just really scares me with the language that's in here. It seems like it could go way beyond that, and almost anybody who's doing anything that could inconvenience democracy would be a terrorist.
But if we're talking about in an ideal world, that threshold would be met, and because there are baddies out there. Okay.
Yeah.
So in an ideal world. But this is very scary because overreach is very much possible. One of the reasons that this would not be a good thing to implement is even when you put this in and then you lose power, then you become the guy that's targeted in this way. So it would behoove whoever is in power not to do this. But that they think that this will then just solidify the power and continue it. But yeah, it can be used against you. But anyway, again, we're just reading this and seeing. And then what I want to do after this, guys, and please help me to remember because I could easily, you know how I get distracted. I want to read, go on Ground News and look this up and see what people are saying about it, what the media is saying about it. And how the left versus right are characterized.
Don't forget to check Ground News.
Yes. Thanks, Charles. Okay, so the JTTF shall investigate potential federal crimes relating to acts or recruiting or radicalizing persons for the purpose of political violence, terrorism, or conspiracy against rights, or the violent deprivation of any citizen's rights. The JTFS shall also investigate institutional and individual funders. Guys, if you put super chats in, and officers and employees of organizations that are responsible for sponsor or otherwise aid and abet principal actors engaging in the criminal conduct described in subsections A and B.
So wait, so that's a good point. So you made a joke, but let's just say you were found guilty of something that falls under this plan, and anyone who has given you a super chat can now be looked into for that.
They're part of the terror network now.
Right.
You don't understand. They're funding it.
Yeah, they're supporting it.
Yeah, that's kind of
and you could be sending a super chat in to say, fuck you. You're horrible.
Right.
Don't do what you're doing.
But you funded it, so
yeah. So
And then you're not a part of that terror group. They look into you, but they find out that you stole some movies or some shit, and then you go into court for theft.
Yeah, these things are going to happen. That kind of exploitation is going to happen. The Kitty Terror Cell. Yeah, we organized on Discord, guys. There's actually a chat section that says organized political violence, political violence would save all the cats. Guys, we democratically elected Zax, and then there was a coup and oopsie. Anyway, so they will consult and coordinate with executive departments and agencies as needed was that like put the agencies in there and then they didn't? I don't know. As needed to determine whether such agencies can apply existing authorities or exercise their own authorities as appropriate to support the JTFF. So it's just like, okay, they can work together. And relevant prosecutions on political violence. Okay, the JTTFs may, to the extent permitted by law, request operational assistance from and coordinate with law enforcement partners who investigate domestic terrorism. Okay, the National Joint Terrorism Task Force shall provide. We're back to the full name, guys, just in case you forgot. Shall provide regular progress updates to the president. Ooh. Through the assistant to the president and Homeland Security Advisor. Okay, so you're going to get some reports. The Attorney General shall direct the Department of Justice to prosecute all federal crimes to the maximum extent permissible by law related to the investigations described in subsections A through C. Okay, so they are allowed to investigate, but if there's no crime, there's no crime. But if you find a crime, cool.
They can always find the crime.
Yeah, like Charles said, you downloaded a car or something, so it works. The Attorney General
sometimes you resist arrest.
You wouldn't steal a brick house.
or even a wooden one, because Americans, you guys are weird with your cars. I mean, your building materials. The Attorney General shall issue specific guidance that ensures domestic terrorism priorities include politically motivated terrorist acts such as organized doxing campaigns, swatting. Okay, cool. I want you to, if we get swatting and rioting from the right, Show us. Okay. Destruction of property. Oh, sorry, Charles. Threats of violence and civil disorder. Threats of violence.
What's civil
is
disorder?
everywhere online.
Is civil disorder?
It's inconveniencing people. It's doing a huge flash mob.
But could that be protesting?
Yeah, that's protesting.
So your First Amendment right is now terrorism.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem.
Civil disorder. What is civil disorder? It's the inconveniencing people. The guidance shall also include an identification of any behaviors, fact patterns, recurrent motivations, or other indicia common to organizations and entities that coordinate these acts in order to direct efforts to identify and prevent potential violent activity. It's all about your safety.
It's precog.
Boys.
No,
Yes,
this is precog though. They're going to prevent potential violent activity.
Yeah, and they're going to use AI. The Secretary of Treasury, in coordination with the Attorney General, shall make available all sources to the maximum extent permitted by law to identify and disrupt financial networks that fund domestic terrorism and political violence. The Secretary, acting through the Terrorism and Financial Intelligence Office of the Department of the Treasury, shall deploy investigative tools, examine financial flows, and coordinate with partner agencies to trace illicit funding streams. Yeah. So your super chats. The Secretary shall provide guidance for taxes for those guys.
First they come for the super chats, and then they go for
the PayPals, and the Secretary shall provide guidance for financial institutions. Oh no, to file suspicious activity reports and investigate indicia of illicit funding streams to ensure such activity is rooted out at the source and referred to for law enforcement action as appropriate. Can you imagine, like, we got to try and find this irregular stuff? It's like, actually, it's a $2 super chat, and they stream every day, and that's how it's not. It's like what they're I think referring to here is large amounts of money being moved around. But yeah, in terms of super chats,
think so.
Yeah, you would think so. Yeah.
Pipe bomb only costs $10.
Yeah, that's how efficient Charles's terrorist network is. The Commissioner of the Internal Revenue Service, Commissioner, shall take action to ensure that no tax-exempt entities are directly or indirectly financing political violence or domestic terrorism. Pay your taxes if you're going to finance domestic terrorism. JMAC's going to be investigated, boys.
Oh no.
In addition, where applicable, the Commissioner shall ensure that the Internal Revenue Service refers such organizations and the employees and officers of such organizations to the Department of Justice for investigation and possible prosecution. All federal law enforcement agencies with investigative authority shall question and interrogate within lawful authorities individuals engaged in political violence or lawlessness regarding the entity or individual organizing such actions and any related financial sponsorship of those actions prior to adjudication or initiation of the plea agreement. Okay, so if their mommy gave them some money for their sign.
But the People's Republic of Bermudistan is not officially acknowledged by the Kitted terror cell.
You're saying no extradition? Okay, good to know.
I've acknowledged it. I even said, I did call it a coup.
But His Majesty the King Zax, I don't know if that would fit
both
under.
Sides, yeah, I'm in Italian.
Yeah, but if you get super chats and a terror cell within the Bermudistan kingdom does something. I'm sorry, I haven't properly thought this bit out.
That's the capital, Matt. That's the capital. Okay, so we've got the initiation of plea agreement. Sorry, what? Such actions, any related to financial sponsorship. Okay, so yeah, JMAC. Federal officers or employees are otherwise engaging in conduct prescribed, blah, blah. Conspiracy against rights under blah, blah. Conspiracy to commit offense under blah, blah. You should link to these things. Solicitation to commit a crime of violence under, we solicited you to go in and I guess that's for agitators, people that are paid agitators. You could go after them. Money laundering, funding terrorist acts or otherwise facilitating terror. Well, you see, the concern there is the terrorism definition. If it's terrorism as we knew it, yeah. So yeah, it is kind of a Patriot Act kind of thing. All federal law enforcement agencies with investigative authority shall adopt strategies similar to those used to address violent crime and organized crime to disrupt and dismantle entire networks of criminal activity. Department of Justice designation in the course of and as a result of the investigations directed by Section 2 of this memorandum, the Attorney General may recommend that any group or entity whose members are engaged in activities meeting the definition of domestic terrorism merits designation as a domestic terror. So if you are doing domestic terrorism, you're a domestic terrorism organization. That makes sense. But I will repeat Gray's worries here that the definition of domestic terrorism will not be applied properly and fairly. Yes,
or the
Gray?
grouping
Agreement.
Really, it's the grouping thing, because it's like I would not think that every MAGA should be grouped into the same people that stormed the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to give the same
grace.
What do you call that? Charity, grace to the other side as well.
Mm-hmm. The Attorney General shall submit a list of any such groups or entities to the President through the assistant to the President and Homeland Security Advisor. Thinkers is going to be on the list. So, domestic terrorism.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I can leave it.
But in reality, so like if there's say a group, a student group on schools, because I think it mentioned schools earlier, and say this group participates in the harassment of a specific religious group on college campuses, and say goes so far as to take over student buildings and so on. This is the kind of thing that this is intended to take on. I think it sounds like to me. And
well, why wouldn't you go after that chapter, the chapter that's responsible, as opposed to doing every chapter at every college out there?
I don't think they would, but you're saying
that what Kitty said.
Yeah, I don't think Dorcas is saying that that's what would happen, but I guess you're saying that's what would happen.
In this very stream, I think both of you have said that Antifa is terrorists. All Antifa are terrorists. And I'm telling you, I know some that aren't, so I wouldn't give that same labeling to everybody.
What
Don't get me wrong.
Are you suggesting, okay, to use MAGA as an example, are you suggesting if there is one MAGA, say we label all MAGA as terrorists, and then one MAGA
I think that'd be a huge overreach.
Right.
Does a terrorist action, you think that this task force is going to go out and arrest every MAGA person? Because I don't think that's what's going to happen.
This particular one, I think literally they do a blind eye to this. So I don't see one thing that so it seems like if you're going to define political violence, you might go like the biggest act that has happened that has had the biggest impact. And for me, I think you would just be denying January 6th by not including it on here. But yeah, I think specifically if this was MAGA, they would turn a blind eye to it. If it's another group, I don't know. I'm not sure. They might say the entire group is. Previously Biden kind of said the Proud Boys or whatever, they're a terrorist organization. I'm not sure that they are. I know the ones that were participating in that shit seemed like they were, participating in political acts of violence. That seems like they are. But again, I had this buddy who was like in a former band. Actually, we never were in a band together, but we shared a jam space. But he started wearing those weird polos with like the two whatever gold lines, and I never really talked to him about it. But afterwards, it's like, wait a minute, I think you're part of those dorks, as Rex just said. So I don't know. I know that dude never participated in a riot or anything like that. So I don't know. Just as I wouldn't want to call him a terrorist, I know the Antifa that I know I wouldn't want to call terrorists either.
That's what this is supposed to be saying. Yeah.
But if Antifa California does something to label getting arrested, they're not going to go and arrest Portland Antifa.
Yeah.
With this law, they
I
can.
get what you're saying, that I get what you're saying about this
Well,
designates entire groups, but
that's literally what that last document says. Like, it even so we don't have it up here, but Antifa itself has been designated as a terrorist thing, not just like the Rose Park or whatever the hell it was called, not just theirs, but it's like literally every Antifa is. So all that's going to do is get people to stop using that particular name, and they'll say it's something else, like they're just anarcho commie whatever.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the result, is that you just change names. And I think that is another thing that needs to be considered, that you can actually you can use the label of your group, you can use this flexibility of this group to try and give yourself plausible deniability when you are actually engaging in terroristic activities. This is, I suppose, where they would land up arguing in court. Okay, is engage in activities meeting the definition of domestic terrorism. So you could be part of the group, but what I would hope, Gray, is that you would then argue I was not engaged in activities meeting the definition of domestic terrorism. I was in the group, but I wasn't actually doing what the group is doing. Something like that would hopefully be what you would argue.
And which would then proceed to, again, being able to call out one's own side.
Yes.
If the good Antifa chapter you had mentioned, if they are good, were to condemn the actions of other Antifa cells, that would earn a lot of goodwill. If they actually are going out and doing all of these good things,
so I've given you like at least an example of that happening, but you're kind of reframing it as if like they don't do that. Well, there's not one organized thing that's talking for every group. That's kind of the idea of these like little, whatever you want to call them, offshoots, chapters.
I didn't intend to reframe it like I'm taking you at your word. I'm skeptical, but I'm taking you at your word.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see any side willing to kind of accept, like, even the chat. You're saying like specifically earlier you said the right seems to be willing to like call out their own. I have seen almost nobody, including the people in chat, like calling out like, yeah, that was overstepped by both the president and Carr, especially given like Carr's previous statements on what the job of the FCC chair is. You yourself, would you say that was extreme overreach by both Carr, the FCC, and the president?
I've given my opinion on that.
I think it was overreach. I think it would be naive to think that the government would not overreach on any policy.
I think they need to bring back Crystal Pepsi.
Ooh, that would be nice. Because that's what the problem with cola is, the color.
The uncola.
It was authoritarian. Okay. Well, it's overreach. Overreach can be authoritarian. Overreach is can be in the service of.
We have a second. We have a second for Crystal Pepsi.
That's the whole point.
Ooh.
Call to motion.
Right.
Please.
Rex brings up Zima.
So basically,
do you remember Zima?
We're almost at the end.
I do.
The authority granted the law to an executive department or agency head thereof the functions of the director of management, budget relating to budgetary, administrative, or legislative proposals. This memorandum shall be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to availability of appropriations. This memorandum is not intended to and does not create any rights or benefits, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law or in equity by any party against the United States, its departments, agencies, its officers, employees, or any other person. The Secretary of Homeland Security is authorized and directed to publish this memorandum. Okay, cool. So what I want to go and look at is the ground news coverage of this. Because clearly it's quite it's quite a topic. So what would we call it, Trump?
It does have a name for the memorandum, whatever the hell it's called. NSPM 7.
M7.
N as in Nancy.
Okay.
SPM as in Mancy.
Oh. Non-international armed conflict. No. Well, Clinton. Let's just see. That's July 2024. Let's just go Trump news and see if it's nobody is talking about this.
Gray is.
Somebody has to. I mean, it was the 25th, so perhaps everyone's over it.
Gray, is your terror
let's just
cell
go.
working hard to get this removed from the internet?
Putin praises Trump.
We're trying to focus on it, so we're failing now.
We've got there's no profit to be made. No.
Lies. Soybean futures are very fruitful.
International coverage. I'm looking for this. Come on. US politics. UK police say deadly rampage in Manchester was a terrorist attack. Okay, so that's actual terrorism. We're talking about there. Apple removes ICE tracking apps. Newsom says he'll instantly cut funding at California colleges that signed Trump pact. Oregon City Council member says protesters should use burner phones to avoid feds. So, okay, Mississippi civil rights attorney seeks congressional seat. Okay, no, guys, am I just not searching properly?
It could have been me. In the chat, I did say it. It's National Security Presidential Memorandum, NSPM7. That might be there. Seems like somebody would have to cover it. I know a lot of the atheist communities are covering it because they're, a little bit scared because they happen to be called out.
More terror cells.
Indeed.
Likely
This
story.
is on the 15th. When was this signed?
The 25th. Yeah, I haven't seen a ton of coverage of this, but the main thing was kind of that Antifa was called, a terrorist organization. Oh, that's hilarious. Cameron's calling me out that I imaginated the whole thing. I hallucinated it. First off, it would be, what would you call that? It would be chemical-induced delusion. It's something. Okay.
Projection.
This thing exists. But fair enough.
Okay.
That wasn't just an article you saw on screen.
No, that was the memorandum itself. Experts noted that
whitehouse.gov.
Trump indicated he will recommend investigations to those funding. Okay, cool. Trump first suggested designating. Yeah, okay, cool. So we've got Trump going to find out how to track Antifa. What is Antifa? Trump is correct to identify Antifa as a serious threat to America. So these are all undercover Antifa. Their primary goal is to the violent overthrow of the federal government. Geller report. Okay, so this is obviously, it says far right, all the way far right. I haven't seen far right in a while. Trump calls Antifa terrorist group fueling fights over free speech and limits of law enforcement. Okay, so yeah, it was the 25th. So
you gotta think what is it? 3 days after that, the government shut down. So
yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Why talk about that now?
All right. Well, there you are. Government shutdown. That's what's going on now. Let's see some other kinds of news, guys. Let's go back to home and see if there's some science news we can look at, guys, because we don't have to all.
Yes, I believe I was promised random questions for
yes.
today's stream.
Well, I told you guys all to bring your questions, and nobody has brought theirs up.
Gray, what's your ideal date?
Ooh, I'm going to say October 29th. I just think it's a good crisp time. There's a little bit of frost in the air, especially in the morning, but by the afternoon, you can wear a light jacket, if a jacket at all. So I think my ideal date is kind of towards the end of October. What about you, Dorcas? What's your ideal date?
My ideal date would be May 1st. Good weather, generally speaking.
A good date. Charles?
Well,
Favorite type
May
of date?
Brunette movie theater burger.
why does a chicken? Mm. That's the next question.
Why does a chicken? Because it doesn't cow.
That is a good question. What's this question? Why would we make a special categorization for violence based on politics or hate? If it's violence, it's violence. So what? This is something as well that we could ask is what's the point of a hate crime thingy?
Well, more.
The opposite of love crime.
Hats
think
off to
it's-
Gray
yeah,
for being
like,
a
isn't
base
that
and
even
Chad who
worse?
ain't afraid to be alpha liptard. Thanks, Jab.
Oh.
Yeah. If you were to weigh your penis on a scale. Oh, this is Rex has asked this question before,
No,
guys.
but it's such a bad faith way of going about this. You know, water displacement is the only accurate way to measure. Come on, man.
That's volume, isn't it?
That's what we're going off of.
Oh,
You got to
well, he's
truly get the
saying
volume
weight.
of it.
No, so basically what Gray has said here is that the whole idea of weighing it is not, it doesn't make sense.
Not
you don't need the
the weight of
You
it.
could have a very dense
It's
penis.
the volume.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem, you know.
Yeah, I need the blood to flow before I'd be weighing it.
Of course you would have to have 100% heart though. If that you want one maximum, because there's a maximum amount of blood in there. Yes?
Yeah.
That's a silly question,
Well,
Rex. Next.
I mean, you got to do maximum displacement. Like, come on.
And don't slice yourself with the tape measure. Ooh, like that
No.
that would be a paper
No.
cut on there. Eee! Nope. How could you weigh it though?
I don't think
Oh.
you could. You'd have to detach it. There's no honest way to weigh it. Who's to say you couldn't partially squat as you're weighing it? I'm just saying.
You should you know what, another thing is you can measure erection strength with, you do lifts with this. So you
Yeah.
see that? Yeah. Do that. All right. No thanks, says Lovitz. I estimated, says Matt Stew. Okay, so that's it. 30% standard user luggage scale. Ew. Okay, guys, listen. I'm always for talking about penises. I don't
think the
have
plural
penis.
is peni.
Peni, sorry.
Mm.
Cock-ups. Oh my god, yes. Speaking of, so let's actually, we can go back to questions. We did have one. Oh, a couple here. I want to go back to them. Waffles versus pancakes.
Oh,
Waffles.
So the differences, seeing as we were talking about dates, right? What is the differences in attraction between men and women? What can you expand on that question there, Charles?
beg your pardon?
The question, what are the differences in attraction between men and women? What is that? What do you mean by that?
The focal point in objectifying men and women seems to be different.
Oh, okay.
So if like you're not allowed to talk to a potential partner or one night stand thing, why do we have different focal points when discussing what we find attractive?
Because we literally do, though. So I'm trying to remember her
Yeah.
name. She made the transition from like traditional porn to then she wanted to make porn for women, and she found out the
Porn
difference is
classic.
like, well, men are very visually stimulated, as I'm sure we all know, but like they just want to see it. But apparently the huge difference is story. Like they had to actually give a reason why they want to do that with each other. That's kind of the difference. So, Dorcas, please.
Sorry, I don't want to derail us, but this reminds me of a video I watched recently on YouTube that covered shades of this topic, basically saying that there's a reason that women tend to prefer smutty books to porn.
Shall we watch it?
Because they prefer the character development naturally. I don't remember the exact points. I didn't like the channel all that much, but I think it's in line with what Gray was saying, which I did end up derailing. So please continue, Gray. Sorry.
So there is this. No, it seems like that coincides with it. It all backs up his point. I think, Gray, you were muted or something.
If you listen to a guy, he'll say, tits, ass, whatever. Women, it's certainly not cock.
Booba.
I remember the initial. So there were some studies that it was like women will be aroused by any sexual activity shown to them. So like it doesn't have, it just, if you put porn in front of them, they're automatically aroused. That was like one of the first studies that I read about it. But yeah, I don't know. Probably in terms of enjoyment, okay. So like in terms of
I
not just arousal.
I guarantee you, Kitty, if you show someone, a man, a video of their parents doing that, they will not be aroused.
Yes, yeah. I need lesbian perspective. Are gay women attracted to the same things as straight men? I don't know who is lesbian here.
I had a joke, and the delivery is gone for me at this point, where you ask a man what his dream partner is, he'll describe what type of body he would like. You ask a woman the same thing, she'll tell you what type of wedding ring she wants. She won't talk about the guy, she'll talk about what type of wedding ring she wants.
That's so gross.
Great, are you back?
I am sorry about that. I had a sugar glider emergency. They both decided that they must jump off of me, so sorry about that. I had to go.
I was supporting your point when you left.
I heard. Sorry, I was still plugged in, and then I was like, they're talking to me, and I'm in this room. So sorry about that. But I concur with everything that everyone is saying. From talking to a bunch of different women, they said some things, like some fantasies, like when they have like a hot dream, it's like when they described it to me, it's a faceless partner. Could you, as a man like Charles or Dorcas, could you ever imagine, like, I don't know, fantasizing about like just a faceless thing? Like, don't you have like kind of every detail visually kind of down?
Sorry, restate that.
No, please. Please.
I believe the term is butterface, where you put a paper bag
I'm not talking about that.
over
like,
the face, but
literally...
everything else is really nice.
I hear what you're saying. So perhaps I described it wrong, but it's weird. Like, so the girl who was mainly explaining it to me is that she would actually have like fantasies, and it would be like a male body, but there is literally no face to it. Like it was kind of like ghostly, like kind of like a mannequin, like one of those that's just not defined. And it's just, man, I could not imagine that from like any of my fantasies. Like I've had, sorry, this is a video of Piero. He's an awesome little sugar glider.
Excellent.
But yeah, Piero, the father of
skepticism. I want you to sync his mouth moving to your voice. That's the next thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not gnawing at his cage. He's chewing behind the cage.
No. He's getting these little, they're like yogurt drops.
Oh, see?
It's kind of like a big chocolate chip. They're sugar glider treats. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting. Like I could never imagine a weird face. Like I've had some weird sexual dreams, but man, they always like it. Like the one that I'm the most ashamed of, that I have no reason, I have no idea why it popped up, but it's like I know that exact face and I know exactly why it is. So it's Marge Simpson. It's like, why did she like appear in my dream? Like that is fucking weird as hell. I'm not attracted to Marge, but like, it's not just like some faceless thing, and kind of hearing their description, and the other girls at the table were kind of agreeing with it too. It's like, yeah, no, it's not necessarily like an actual person. It's just they meet these certain needs. But I don't know. It's just kind of strange. I think from all the studies that they've kind of done, we operate on different levels where we're way more visual.
The thing that Lovett said here, yeah.
I was just going to say there are a lot of people that are into animated characters, and I think in many ways it's about the personality.
I am not. It disturbed me.
Hmm.
I need that out.
Animated porn is disturbing to you, yeah.
Marge Simpson was disturbing to me.
Yeah, so Lovett says they're unknown faces to me, like some. So I don't know if she's going to continue with that. But like someone I've never seen, it's weird. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Is there's no. It's not that there's no face, like there's just like nothing there. It's just a face that is not. You don't remember the face, like it was formed. It's like an AI face.
Generic.
Sounds so alien. Yeah. Like I could not imagine that. Like it's always like a celebrity or somebody in my life. Like it's strange. Like it would not be faceless.
So it always has. You require a face.
Yeah, it's very strange, but yeah.
This is a very important question. Did she have the Marge Simpson voice?
Yes, but for some reason she was like a trapeze artist. I don't know if The Simpsons ever did that, but it was weird as hell. The fishnets were involved. I did not like this. It traumatized me.
Cameron says, all dream women have Charles's face so you can see his smile. Smile for us, Charles. Oh, come on. I rarely have anyone I recognize in my dreams at all, actually. Yeah, it's not like all sexual dreams will have this faceless person in. I think one or two, I would say. But yeah, the rest, yeah, they do involve a person I recognize and am married to. That works out for me. But so we were talking about what, Charles? I do. I have sexy dreams about my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Or it starts off with this faceless person, and then I'm like, wait, I'm married in the dream. I'm like, you're not the right one. This is a wrong no.
What a squeaky clean dreamer you are.
No, like I go, this, oh my God. And then I start, then a horrible dream. It becomes a nightmare. So there you go. It becomes a nightmare when I realize I've cheated on my husband. That's the problem. Yeah.
But then you wake up.
Fair enough.
Yes.
And
I wake up, and then he's dreamt that I cheated on him, and he's angry.
Has that happened? Because I've had the reverse happen. It's like I got the cold shoulder and got yelled at for like a week, and it's like I didn't do anything. That was a dream. Like
no, I've had that. Like it'll be for a couple hours. Gordon has done that as well. A couple hours where you just be like, he does this. But just looks at me like that. I'm like, okay.
All y'all having sex dreams, and I dream about my teeth falling out.
Oh yeah, there's that. This happened to me. Happened to me. It's fucking insane. What? First time I had COVID, I had a dream where Sophie Rain was blowing me in a hot tub. She took it out to point at it and say, "This is cancer," and I woke up with COVID.
Who's Sophie Rain?
I've had horrible dreams. I get angry at people
cancer
who annoy me in dreams.
Ryan George had a funny sketch recently which involved the dreams you get when you take melatonin.
Yes.
It's like a really trippy dream.
Yeah. They're crazy. My
funny.
girlfriend having a dream where I cheated on her and then being pissed off in real life about it. Yeah. It happens, guys.
I hope we haven't all experienced that, but yeah, from talking to like a bunch of friends, they all have kind of gone through that too. You know, you wake up with actual feelings from dreams sometimes. It sucks.
Unhinged. No, it's so real. It feels so real. And then there's also the Rex. What happens is this: is my mind trying to tell me something?
Did I subconsciously pick up on something?
Yes. Is it, or it's just you have your own insecurity and that makes you dream of it? That's it. I dream lucid. Has anyone had lucid dreams here?
I had it once, and I thought it was
maybe
awesome,
one.
and then it just ended.
I
I've
have.
been chasing it for like a decade, and I haven't been able to do it.
What is that now?
It really is fun.
Being
It's
aware that
knowing-
you're dreaming while you're dreaming, kind of controlling it.
Oh,
I often
It's
have it.
pretty
It's
awesome.
great. All the time.
Would be
Same,
cool.
Cameron. Almost
wait, so
always.
you,
Yeah,
you
this is
know
true.
you're
Like,
dreaming
regularly.
and you're in it. And you
Oh, I have
control it?
telekinesis. I'm great. I know what's going on.
So
And
it's
I'm
like
like, no,
your
I
own-
don't want the dream to go this way.
I think the closest I've come to a lucid dream is I have to either read or write something, mostly read
Mhm.
something, and it was something that was like really, really, really important to me at the time in real life. So I'm looking at this like sheet of paper, and I'm trying to write my signature, but none of the words make sense, and I know it, and it
Oh, yeah.
aggravates me to no end. So I didn't like affirmatively know I was in a dream. Like I wouldn't have been able to start flying if I just felt like it, but I knew something was off.
Mm. You
Mine
knew
That's my
something was
story.
off. I actually
was
had that
way
last
too
night
quick.
where I looked
Oh,
around and I was like, is this a dream? And then I actually thought of what do you call it? I thought of Inception, and I was like, oh, my subconscious is gonna start trying to what's the name, to fight back because I stopped the dream. Yeah, I didn't do that, but like I stopped the dream because I had the same thing where I was like, "You're not my husband." I swear to God, I'm not trying to joke. I was like, it's like I stopped and I went, "What year is this? What year is this? Where's Gordon?" And that was when everything stopped in the dream because it was like, oh, she's on to us kind of thing. So I had that moment. My dreams are pretty vivid most of the time. Do you guys remember your dreams every night?
No. So I have a problem. I have many sleep problems. But yeah, like I've had one lucid dream that was like a decade ago. When I had that one, I realized what was going on in the middle of it. I had like 30 seconds of control. I got to like fly. I had a bunch of superpowers. And then I just remember thinking like, cool, do not wake up. Do not wake up. Do not. And I just like immediately woke up. And I've just been chasing it since then.
Oh,
I missed
No.
who it was in the chat, but they brought up that book, The Art of Dreaming. I read that one and a whole bunch of other ones. I've been chasing ways to try and do that, but man, my sleep is so messed up. Yeah, I have insomnia, sleep apnea, and a bunch of other shit. So it's really dumb. I find it very hard to sleep, and then once I do sleep, I stop breathing, and then usually I don't actually get down to like REM sleep. So I haven't dreamed in a
Sorry.
long time. Charles, what about you, sir?
I have not done any of that lucid stuff. I don't remember when the show started, so remembering dreams is that's pretty hard for me. There's one dream that like for some reason I have remembered it since I was a child, and it's just a fucking weird trippy dream where it felt like I had like a fisheye perspective. And the one thing I remember from the dream that like was the last thing I saw before I woke up was like two fingers kind of pressing together, and the perspective was all wrong, and it was like two giant fingers just kind of pressing next to my face, and like being able to make out like it freaked me out, and it's for some reason it has stuck with me for freaking 30 years.
jeez.
Yeah,
It's just that is, and you're like, what the hell does that mean?
yeah. There was no like sound or anything. It was just the perspective was all off and fucking giant fingers.
Giant fingers?
I have a dream that, guys, it's going to get clipped, but I have a dream that stuck with me for many, many years. I think it's because I was going through puberty. But essentially, all it was a nipple extending and going back and extending and going. I can't believe I shared that on the internet. But basically, that was
Kinda
it.
like-
It was during puberty that happened. So I think that it was something going on that I was. No, it wasn't my husband's nipple. I had
Oh.
not met him. I was
But
like
did it-
11.
Did it like
Oh, that's-
roll up like one of those like party whistle things or whatever? That
No, it didn't go like that, but it went in and out like this. Just that. So when you went, the thing that made me think about it is that it's a weird thing that you just focused on, that this is the dream. Okay, this is what your brain shows you. Like, okay. But this is just not curling up, but retracting like your actual nipples do. So yes, that's weird. Thank you,
like
Matt.
the buttons that they are.
That's kind of awesome. I used to have a reoccurring dream when I was a kid that I don't know, like it's weird. I just kind of remember it in chunks, I guess, but like I would make my way through like this maze and then I would get to this gray orb that I've never seen before. It's this color that I've never experienced before, and it's this texture that I've never felt before. It was like simultaneously like soft, but at the same time like firm. It was weird as hell. I don't know. It's kind of stuck with me. Maybe that's where gray comes from. I don't know.
So just a sensation dream. No narrative. Just here's the sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would just like keep finding myself like in this maze, and it would always end with I get to this weird like gray orb thing that's like kind of fuzzy, kind of blurry, kind of, I don't know. It had this weird texture, and then it like would give me this weird tingling feeling.
My brain scriptwriter gets really creative when I have narcotic painkillers. Every now and again, I'll have like these multiverse, all of these multiverse dreams where like my dead grandmother is, in a year that she wasn't alive during, and like everything just kind of exists in the same area. And it's just like, wait a minute, why am I talking to you? You've been dead. You shouldn't know my wife. And what the fuck? You don't know what an iPhone is. I'm dead.
Yes, I've also had those. I've also had those where it's like where a person that is died, you're like your brain is trying to tell you, oh, this person's around, but you're like, no, you've died. This is it. Like, and then I notice,
I've had the inverse where I dreamt I was in the 80s, and it's just like I shouldn't be having internet access here. This is bullshit.
So that's the point at which you would kind of get into a lucid dream where you have
contrived ass dreaming.
Yeah, you go, oh, this is freaking, and then you go, okay, well, I'm around, and like usually what happens to me is I become a superhero. I can do whatever the fuck I want. My will is the thing. I can do whatever I want in the dream.
I've done the inverse where I was
where you
dreaming,
had a dream?
I know I was dreaming where I like had money in my hands and woke up like, oh
yes.
Yeah.
I had a dream that I can't remember how much money, but I was convinced it was real. And then it was not. Earth Myself has an amazing comment. I had a lucid dream when I was 17 and wrote it down and kept it. I met a brown girl walking with two sisters. I met her when I was 29, married her, and also showed her the paper. She was dumbfounded. That's
cool.
Awesome, man.
That's
that is
really
like serendipity.
Cool. Profit.
Yeah. Then there's
never
me
had
just superhero flying around. I hope that's the same kind of thing. It's only a couple years now. I'm gonna start flying, guys.
Yeah. Do you guys talk in your sleep or sleepwalk or anything like that?
I swear in my sleep.
Congrats.
My wife says I try to talk, but I'm just.
Oh, you got.
She says it. She goes. I think that's what I do in my sleep.
You make noises.
I randomly just yell in my sleep. Like it's not just like noises. It's just like, like just weird like yelling. Sometimes it's words. Sometimes it's just noises.
Okay.
Anyway,
okay.
Why would you yell the phrase "just noises"?
I need to give warning. I remember I was working this night shift at this medical lab. And anyway, we were waiting for the shipment to come in. So I got to sit down on this chair and I ended up falling asleep and just like waking up yelling and like everyone in this facility just like staring at me. It's like, okay, sorry guys, fell asleep.
Oops. Humans are so fucking weird. Sleep is weird. Axel does this. I mean, animals do it as well. Like, what the fuck's going on? Axel did that the other day. He woke up and ran. Like, gave us a fright of our lives. Like, what is it? What is it? When you dream in public, yeah, that's a problem. If I fall asleep on a plane, what I was gonna get to it, that I don't sleep talk unless it's vulgar. So so it seems like what swear words or pain or high emotions break through, and then I will speak it. So a lot of the time I will wake myself up by saying, "What the fuck?" And like something like that. No, fuck you, kind of thing, like horrible, just things like that. That's how my husband gets woken up by me with my sleep talking, is a proper swearing. And then what? Just thinking of the way you guys like.
Cameron's trying to diagnose you. Sleep Tourette's.
Yeah, sleep Tourette's. Sleep with a gag ball. That'll increase my smile marks. No.
Oh no, smile marks.
Oh no. It's awkward to explain whenever I get a regular romantic partner. What's that? Your lucid dreams? Kitty came out of the womb cursing like my poor mother. I should actually go when I visit my mom and be like, come sleep. Let's sleep in together so you can hear my swearing, because she hates that I swear. That's my inner Dago trying to escape, my inner dialogue trying to escape.
Oh.
Yeah, what? I mean, I already swear in waking life, so I don't get it. And it's okay, she was talking to her husband. A lot of the time, Cameron, I do go, I am saying, what the fuck, to him in a dream. And I'm so angry. He's saying, what the fuck?
The way you say it kind of sounds like a parrot. I don't know why, but it's...
It's not epic at all. She thinks she's epic, but it's not. It's like, it's not intimidating that she's swearing, love. But I do it anyway. I just remembered I gave Gordon a fright, and it was the best day of my life. Do you guys give frights to people?
Yeah.
What?
My wife and I had like an ongoing battle. It sucks. She gets me every time. Like, I don't know why. And my go-to when I get scared is to just start swinging, which is not a good thing. I came way too close to hitting her. So it's like, okay, you got to stop. Like, okay, you win.
Yeah,
like, we're done.
This is dangerous. My instincts are too much. I don't like scary movies anymore. Anyone have sleep terrors? It sounds like Gray has them.
Yeah. When I actually sleep sometimes. It's bad times. Everything about it's bad. As far as I know, I don't sleepwalk though. Did fall out of a bunk.
Oh yes.
To sleep
Has
once,
anyone sleepwalked? There's people that sleep snack. They go and eat during the night.
Sounds
While
delicious.
I used to take Ambien, and that just puts you into like blackout things. Like, you're not actually asleep; you're just like blacked the fuck out. So anyway, I don't do Ambien anymore.
So my first new car, a Camaro, the other Camaro, I was on Ambien, and I was alert enough to realize that it was snowing out, and decided to check to see if I could parallel park my car in the snow while on Ambien. The scariest fucking thing.
Why?
I don't know. My partner at the time was like, "What was that? Why did you need to park the car?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
So you just fixated on this. I need to park.
She showed me a video of me parallel parking in the snow.
Did you put on a clinic?
I don't know. I was more concerned about the fact that my 3-month-old car was being parked by some lunatic without proper, I don't know what. It scared the fuck out of me.
You got to know if you can. Well, there you go.
Yeah. How many opportunities do you have with snow on the ground?
Does anyone sleep? I sleep with my eyes open too, which is annoying because people then think I'm awake and speak to me and wake me up. Just like, it's not like this. People that sleep with their eyes open, I don't know. It's not like this. It's kind of just like, you could kind of see
so
the
scary.
eye. Yeah, Gordon always gets freaked out by it.
Yeah, that seems like a dead person. That's really scary. So my sugar gliders every once in a while do that, and you can like pick them up, and they just don't move, and it's like their
Yeah.
eyes are open, but they're asleep, and they're like
Yes.
heavy asleep. So it's like, oh my god, they're dead.
You think they're
Like
dead?
they have to be dead. Like there's no way that I can pick her up like
Oh,
this. And she's not
no.
moving.
Oh,
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really bad one day, but right now it's still kind of cute.
No, my cats. When that happened with my cats, I was shaking. It happens every now and then. The first time it happened, I was crying. I was like, his name was Jasper. I was like, Jasper, please, Jasper, wake up! And his eyes are like, and he's like, and then eventually he wakes up and he's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what?
Well, one day it will happen that they will be dead. That's no. Somebody asked if does anyone use eye masks? Does it help?
I've tried. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of helps. I just got in the like weird habit of just putting a blanket over my head for some stupid reason. I used to work at nights and sleep during the day. So no matter what, I just couldn't black out the rooms at like the different places I lived. So yeah. So I got in this weird thing where I basically just like put my head in a sauna each night. It's great.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. What a mellow
Not
combo
really.
before bed. Crazed vampire. Well, how did you get into that? Who did somebody
I have no
suggest it?
idea.
Were you just like, I want to put my head in this thing. That's a good place.
Well, it's just like literally, I don't know. I live in a fishbowl. There's just windows everywhere. So there's like no way to get it dark during the day. So yeah.
Kitten sleeps during the day, so it helps. I can sleep no matter what, man. I'm a professional. There was a reel the other day where someone's like, what's your talent? And this girl just jumps in the bed and puts the covers over. I'm like, it's me. That's my talent. I can sleep anywhere, actually. I'm off to bed. I'll let you know if I see Gordon. Please do. Like a lot of the time, what will happen is there's somebody else, and then you go, wait, you're not Gordon. And then the truth that's the whole dream you're supposed to have, Cameron. Okay. And then fly off as well. Have another thing with lucid dreaming is I have telekinesis in my dreams. So when I wake up, it's really annoying that I no longer have telekinesis because I still try. But no. Like
keep grabbing that money too. You might be able to bring it out.
Yeah, exactly. Bring that. Yeah. A jar in a fishbowl. Gray is a jar in a fishbowl.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Dorcas,
Rex,
you don't seem to have any
dream.
You don't seem to have any sleep problems, man. What's wrong
I
with you?
have sleep problems. What's wrong with me? I've got a minor back issue and a minor hand issue that makes it such that I have to sleep on my side in a weird way, in a strange position. Essentially, if I sleep on my, it used to be that I like to sleep, with my head against my arm. But if I do that now, my arm goes numb, and that'll wake me up, and it's freaky to wake up with a numb hand. And the situation is manageable, but like I live with a small degree of concern that one day I'll be old and like need to be in a hospital or hospital bed or something, and I won't be able to sleep in the position that I prefer. And I know that's going to be unpleasant. So I'm like, yeah,
dreading them.
That's my sleep issue.
There's other reasons to dread age and sickness.
I'm sure.
In the doc, I've got that. That's the thing. Wakes up with numb arms. There's somebody I know. I have a friend. Ooh, I'm
awake. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
I'm awake.
Rex has corrected himself that his eye mask looks like a bra for a very tiny adult, guys. Yes, because there is no need for a bra on someone without breasts. Okay, I'll wear one, but it's anyway. So, oh shit, are we dreaming? No, we're good.
No, it fell over.
What's it with the numb arm thing? That has happened where this girl fell asleep with her hand like this and it went numb, and then she woke up and she felt a person's hand on her face, and she woke up like this, screaming, holding the hand and going there's also another one that I've got where Gordon's arm, because a lot of the time Gordon will sleep like this and then his arm will fall down like that, and it scares the absolute shit out of me. Okay, so no wonder I swear at him when I sleep, but his arm falls and hits me in the face, and that happened, and I was in a dream and I thought it was rats. A rat. I'd obviously been dreaming about rats in the ceiling, and as soon as his arm hit me, my Perot, yes. So as soon as his arm hit me, I went, oh my God, and I screamed because I thought there was a rat in the bed. That's a big rat. Yes, he's got massive arms. And then Johan, Theo, his stepdad, comes in, because I'm in South Africa at this point, and a woman screaming in the middle of the night is not, I think anyone screaming in the middle of the night in any place is kind of like, we have to check on her. So his parents came to the room and we all looked for this rat, and then I realized it was Gordon's arm. Oopsie, rodents of it. So yeah. Does you have night terrors? I don't think I have night terrors. Maybe when I was younger I did, because that was rodents of unusual size. Roos.
Anyone get a sleep paralysis? You ever woken up and not being able to move?
I've only had that 2 or 3 times.
Alive.
I had it a couple times, and it's freaky as hell.
Terrible. Do you have a sleep paralysis demon?
I did not, but at the same time, I didn't want to look around the room. It was just okay. I can't move.
You're just
at some point, I gotta move.
Yeah, you're like you're just. Are you just thinking about trying to just why can't I move? You just keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you keep pushing up against it, and what that is like the chemicals that have stopped you from acting out your dreams haven't washed out yet. So you're like, I'm awake though. Hello. Your body's just no, we're done. This is it. But have you guys, Dorcas, Charles, sleep paralysis?
No.
Oh,
and your partners?
You should experience it at least once. It's so great.
I'm good. Thanks.
It's creepy.
It feels like it takes a long time. Just no matter how short the time is, it's excruciating. It's great.
But and isn't it scary? It's just scary. That's the thing as well. Like it there's fear. Every time I've had it, it's like panic.
Yeah, an intense fear. It's like, okay, am I stuck this way? Like, am I just paralyzed now?
Like a panic, like because you're trapped. You're trapped.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it. So that's what people use as an explanation for the sleep paralysis demon, is that you're feeling this fear, and then it takes form. And a lot of the time, it's like a shadow person or something with people.
Shadow person? What the shit?
Hey guys!
You've seen Ghost, right?
No.
Oh, come on. You've been swayzed.
Evening all just got up from a nap. Yes, I've had it. I forced my body to start moving. How, Vegeta? Because we're sitting there, Gray and I are both going,
You can't use your superhero willpower?
No, it's not even, it's like a living dream.
That's some bullshit power you have there.
You're still partly asleep, yeah. Oh gosh, that's another thing about sleeping with your eyes open, is you can see how trippy your brain goes. Like, because I will, just before I'm going to sleep or just as I'm waking up, there will be like, there's the smoke alarm on the roof and the ceiling, and and it will have like swirls and patterns and stuff. It's just trippy, then essentially.
I have been woken up by
I love
something.
sleep.
Woke.
Yeah, I'm woke. I am broke too. Not from my childhood. Certainly in the last 15, 20 years or so, I've been woken up by the fact that not only did I need to use the restroom, but did.
Oh.
I've had a dream that I was in the bathroom and woken up because it started getting wet. And that sucks.
I've only had that happen once, but yeah, I had been drinking a shitload, and then the dream was I'm standing right in front of the toilet using it, and it's like, oh, I'm still dreaming.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is warm. Oh, I better wake up.
Oh,
now it's really cold.
I pissed myself.
Yeah.
Kitty only sleeps well when she dreams of good old essay days. Actually, a lot of my dreams will happen in South Africa. Yeah, a lot of
I thought that was sexual assault.
No, the good old sexual assault days, wet dreams. I suppose that's what Charles had a wet dream.
Yeah, technically, the other one is
like
the other one doesn't wake you up. The I need to use number one dream. That one you'll wake up because, well, the consistency is certainly a little bit different too.
I've always I've always woken up, and I should hope the volume as well. Just sorry, but I've always woken up. I've always woken up with the peeing dream, so I've been dreaming of going to the toilet and realizing I'm not at the toilet, and then I wake up and I go to the toilet. So far so good, boys. But now that you've put that idea in my head, I'm gonna put a towel.
It's fucking garden hose of an appendage. Don't have enough time to catch it.
Mm-hmm. If she wants essay, she can move back to essay. No, thank you. I'm talking about coming in your sleep, says Nicholas. What? Never fall asleep with headphones
Traditional wet dream.
Yeah.
Why? Headphones are great.
Oh.
Especially if you're doing like one of those guided meditations. You can go into a far off land.
Yeah, if I have headphones on, normally my dream will adopt whatever I fell asleep to.
Mm-hmm.
That gets weird.
Brains are weird.
It would be so cool, man. I would always be playing like my favorite movies or whatever. And it's like, I'm just going to be a part of it now. Let's do this.
Yeah, if I can control that, I would. But every now and again.
You just said that you could.
No. If I wear headphones and fall asleep, whatever's going on, it's not like I can be like, all right, today we're going to go in Mad Max. It just happens that I have the headphones on for a reason and fall asleep. And, it's never one particular thing. It's a television station or, God forbid, YouTube. And what the hell the algorithm suggests. Something will
some of those fun commercials. Oh, it's great. I don't know. If I was to turn off the headphones, I'd have to listen to my thoughts. That would be horrible.
Yeah. So I do go to bed with something on because I can't fall asleep with no sound. So it's happened quite a bit.
Hold up. Guys, I'm looking for the masculine. Yeah.
Nice. We're always looking for the masculine.
You think that?
Do you think that stems from you kind of coming from like the big city or whatever? Like, was it just there was noise going on around? Have you ever gone to like camping in the woods or whatever where there's like nothing and it's just like silence?
Yeah, no, it's anxiety. With all the lights off and nothing stimulating, my brain says, "Hey, here's the worst memories ever. How do you feel about this? Top 10. Being left at the bus station alone."
Now let's replay every stupid thing you've ever said.
Yeah, number 4 may surprise you.
Here we go. Hold on, guys. Speaking of sleep, we have to go and we got something called the snorkel. Okay, I was there. I was witness to the snorkel.
My nickname in high school.
Which is the
because I have a big nose. Get it?
Yeah.
because you preferred your snorkel.
Yeah. So this is Sammy Repeat or Sammy Threepeat falling asleep on stream. So this is
Oh, no.
we could have one of you guys could have done this. We could have had Charles
Wait a minute.
sleeping.
But this is during the world's greatest movie. How
We
could
can
you
make
fall
that happen.
asleep while either talking about or watching this
Exactly.
amazing masterpiece? There's
Right?
one other Wesley Snipes movie that even comes close to this, and that's Major League.
Or the
Come
fan.
on.
And we were
I mean, I
really-
like it, but
having a
it's
good
it's not
time.
on the same tier.
You're right though. Major League is the right answer.
check this.
Willie Mays
Someone-
Hayes here.
Crazy. Oh. No, don't say that about your wife. She's a lovely woman. Stop it.
She takes care of you.
She's
Okay, yeah,
beautiful.
there was that life insurance thing, but look, that was perfectly understandable. Stop.
Yes, Molly.
Because every time we were talking, we would say something, and then you would have a
I'll know.
snore.
With Snorse code now.
Source code.
See,
I was surprised. I mean, obviously, a lot of Boy and Girl Scouts in the audience. You know, they all learned. They probably got their merit badges in Source code because I'm seeing a lot of accurate translations.
Wait for the next one.
Had to let
Yeah,
Company
I
ones.
know. I know.
No, nothing beats yours. Though.
Oh
Come on, someone able. Yeah. So you don't do that. Don't fall asleep. Although it would have worked for us tonight.
Yeah, I can make that happen.
You ready
Trust
for
me, I
it?
can.
We can do. I think Dorcas is going to start doing that.
Do what now?
Creepypastas are fun to sleep to. No, true crime.
No, chill.
Yeah,
True crime.
both are pretty fun.
Nope.
I was going to
Come
say
on, a
you were
good
going to
48 hours marathon. It's great, dude.
No, I'm here.
Okay, let us do a. Do you guys want to do a garlic?
Always.
Sure.
Yeah, guys, please come along and we can.
I'm gonna make
we
sure
can
I
add
don't
to the lore.
Let myself my dream.
Hold up, we got a garlic phone duck, garlic duck, and
Ha.
we're gonna. Okay. Oh yeah.
Feeding them ducks.
True crime is not scary enough. The supernatural stuff gets me going. No, maybe that'll get me too far gone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be too scared to sleep. Send link and I will. Yay! Sorry. Ads. Gotta make money somehow. Okay.
How are you doing, Gray?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good.
He's doing great because he's Blade.
Indeed.
I actually want to watch that again.
It's good. It's no Willie Mays Hayes, but it's good.
How about Dreams with Freddy, Jason, or Pennywise? No, thank you. Pennywise scared the shit out of me.
You may run
Jason
like
Dreams
shit,
would be
but
kind
you
of
hit
fun.
like shit.
What, Dorcas?
I'm in.
Which one? The latest one, the dancing one. The mini set.
What?
Pennywise.
Ah.
You don't like
Okay,
the
so
Skarsgård?
who's your favorite horror movie villain?
Favorite?
Oh.
The Ring Girl.
Like,
I'll share some characteristics.
I'm fond of
No, I
Freddy
don't.
Krueger.
Charles, you're a fan of many a horror peeps, aren't you?
John McClane.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it depends how far we stretch the horror thing. If you're willing to include Alien, like Chet Kittens GPT is saying, I think the Xenomorph is my favorite horror creature. But if you're just going sci-fi with it, and I need to actually go horror, I think I'd go the worm from Tremors, but only that first one.
the terrorist thing to say.
Damn near a flawless film. There's one shot that needs to be taken out of there.
I think Pennywise is quite a good character because it takes on any of your fears, so it works pretty well.
I'll just do that myself, thanks. I'll just be afraid of what I'm afraid of. I don't need you to fucking project it to me.
Just makes you naked in public.
Yeah,
thanks.
no thanks. I don't need a middleman for this. I can be afraid of my own shit.
Wait, Kittens is saying Spike Lee is remaking a Kurosawa film? Is that
He did.
correct? Like he didn't...
He did.
Okay.
Highest to
I was
lowest.
gonna say, like...
is-
Oh, damn it.
Who let you watch Chucky when you were 4?
No.
It was always on TV.
Yeah,
It's on
I,
TBS, like, constantly.
I've been that. Yeah, it's called Highest to Lowest, Kittens. It's already out.
Oh yeah, that's all over the Cheesy Kittens, darling. Yay! Are we good, guys? We ready? How many we got? We got 1. It's not even saying 9 out of 14.
Who's ghost
want 10.
I don't
emoji?
think I'm classified as a good guy anymore, but fair enough.
Irk, are you gonna join us? Are you in the Gartic? I sent the link to Gartic to Twitch as well.
Yo, Fulci's Zombie or Zombie 2, whatever the hell it's called. It's a
Yeah,
badass
Zombie 2.
zombie shark scene in there.
Zombies are lame.
Yeah.
Dude, you haven't seen much
Aw.
sharks.
Aw. Well, did you see the amazing... see Brain Dead yet? Dead
No.
Alive?
No.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, just know that I
Wait.
kick ass for the Lord.
Yeah,
I'm back.
I'm on my phone, and as an artist, it makes me mad. Okay, Irk. Cool nickname 2481 has joined us, so we have 10. I think that's great. Let's go,
Oh, yeah.
boys and girls. Also,
Double digits.
tell me which desk you like on the. Oh, sorry, I haven't shown you. On the left-hand side, because it's picked up. Look how my ads are following me. Very successful. Oh no! It was my IKEA.
Aw.
Tax finance policy.
From AI to IPOs to shifting legislation.
The fuck
No,
is Wall
what's
Street
next?
Journal advertising.
Easy nickname dropped out. How dare they?
No!
Or cool nickname, excuse me. We've got Cheesy Kittens. but cool
Oh wait,
nickname.
Nicholas is coming. Acrobats, got it.
Okay. Sweet.
Davina, definitely not the same, still pretty damn enjoyable. Kitties. Okay, so Nicholas, we are waiting for you. Be cool nickname VPN person. Cheesy Kittens, darling, chocolate ghost. That's 0 fucks.
Oh,
Creamage, Dorcas, Mystics, Vegeta, Grey. Kitty, I'm a strawberry. What can we do while we wait for Nicholas? Make
make
lyrics.
a new AI assistant on Adobe Acrobat Pro.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Wall open.
I do not. This was another question versus AI
Start your free
making us
trial.
dumb. Nope.
Wait,
I don't want.
Were my questions the questions?
Yeah, because nobody brought. I was like, everybody bring a question. Nobody fucking brought the question.
Hey, I asked many questions tonight.
Yes, you did.
I had a question, but I figured since my other weirdness just took up like the
Yeah.
first hour, I'd wait for everybody else. But my question regarded a certain comedy festival that
Oh,
is going on for a while.
yeah.
So
Maybe you
I was-
shouldn't talk about it with this
Oh,
one.
it's a festival that is
Yeah.
nearby me.
Yeah, it will be by you.
Is there a problem? What's the problem with it?
Freedom of speech.
Well, if
Uh.
you spend a good portion of your career mocking billionaires, kowtowing to them,
Mr.
kind
Burr,
of,
yes.
But then you're
it seems to
paid.
piss
It's like,
people off.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well, that's
look
the
into that.
thing. Like, could any of us? So I think they said that it was starting at like I think it was 80,000 for one gig. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I could pass that up. Like,
There are a lot of comedians that have already come here. There is a lot of them. Big names.
they're not over yet.
I think UAE is a little bit different than Riyadh.
This is true. This is
little
very
bit.
true. Yeah. We're
So-
a little bit more progressive here.
Right. Yeah. The hypocrisy of that is part of the issue too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's the same
we got
thing
a
with
Nicholas.
musical numbers because people get upset with bands performing at the Grand Prix and stuff here as well. They cast the whole of the Middle East as the same, which is not exact. Okay,
Right.
we're ready.
Let's go.
Oh, Montreal comedy. Yeah, I'm sure.
You can choose your desk, Nick.
There's my desk. Yes. Which one do you guys like? I'm not getting a new chair.
Or are you? Bum, bum, bum.
Wait.
Anyone watching House of Guinness?
I want to watch it.
Yeah, I want to as well. Man. Period piece. Guinness. I'm all in.
I'm
is
enjoying
it
it.
good, sir? Nice.
I am enjoying it. Joffrey is in it.
Ooh, that's weird.
So,
How does that go? Like, is he a good enough actor for you to not hate him?
he's good. I enjoy.
Didn't sound super convincing.
He's good. I enjoy
good.
his character.
Okay. That's about a third of your time. You got
No,
about
that's not gonna
two-thirds
work.
left.
Should've
But you
made
get
some
plenty of
more
time to make
kids.
it work.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oh well, I am doing bad.
Mm.
Well, you got about half your time remaining, so hopefully you've budgeted your time better than I have.
Budgeted. Lol. Okay, I think that's my masterpiece done. My VPN is
Put your
crashing out.
time
Sorry, guys.
remaining.
I'm going to call it a night anyway. Okay, Nick.
No, Nick, no.
Nick, no.
Urk is asking you, Dorcas, what's the show like? Anything to compare it to?
I'm sorry, I can't draw and answer the question at the same time.
Surely you can.
Rosales!
It's three brothers and a sister, basically in the wake of the death of their father, and they're trying to figure out. They're like all.
Is it
Succession? It's like Succession. That's
yes,
the
I was
word,
going to say, is it old-timey Succession?
basically.
Like Succession meets Downton or something?
What?
Something like that.
Downton Abbey.
Ah,
There's a brother that wants to make big changes to the business. There's a brother that wants to get into politics, and there's a disowned brother, and there's a sister. And because it's an old-timey show, she's a woman, so no one wants anything to do with her.
Oh yeah, has everybody cancelled their Netflix? Because that's a thing now. We're all canceling Netflix because of
Why?
the pronouns in the shows.
oh, it's really stupid
Which,
because
like,
that's a
those shows
show that
have-
like finished
Yeah.
like a year ago. I don't know.
Is it
It's
more?
really weird.
3 years
but
ago.
Elon called for it. Oh, was it 3 years ago?
Yeah. Elon called for it, and then he's going to be like, "Would you watch X movies?" And then you're like, "Whoa."
Yes. They're awesome. X movies are great. Oh wait, you. Sorry, I thought you meant that site.
Oh, you mofo. My baby. Hello. Have a nice life. I love you. Oof, it's humid out there. Yeah, damn. What are we doing? We are garlic phoning, Arachnid. You were late. Rosales was late. The clip I saw had the trans kid happy to be in the closet again, so I'm getting mixed signals. What?
What happened?
I have
No,
no
we're
idea.
happy to be in the closet again.
Oh, that show. I thought you meant a clip of this show. It's like, which kid are they talking about?
Wait, what show is this now? I'm
It's a
lost.
Netflix thing. It's the reason for canceling. things.
Cancels.
It's the one that Elon tweeted about.
I'm oblivious.
It's
Hi,
a kid show
oblivious.
anyway. So
I'm dead.
Blissfully ignorant.
you should
Books.
say that one.
I think I will.
Speaking of books. Because of some furry show? No, I didn't know if there was a furry show. But maybe that would probably be part of the thread of things. It's silly. Cancel Netflix. Just don't watch the things. Okay. Now it's your turn to describe the scene.
What?
Right?
What?
I don't know.
I changed my thing.
Ooh,
There we
creative cloud flow.
Aw.
Mahishin dashing. Sorry, don't read out loud.
Okay.
Shinsuke. When was the last time you did that?
go. I started doing the same thing.
I don't know. I think I know. I think I got Charles's one.
I beg your pardon.
Well, if so, you can tell by the good quality.
What the hell did Trump tweet? Why did he tweet somebody that somebody with a sombrero on?
Oh,
He's
it's
a moron.
just more of the AI awesomeness. Don't worry about that. Same thing with like the nuking of what was it, Chicago? They're just tweets.
Wait, we're nuking Chicago now?
Via AI tweet.
Jesus Christ.
Don't pay attention to that. The left
just-
is violent.
They're just jokes.
I honestly had to check if it was the parody account or if it was him, and that happens increasingly often. Like, is it? Yes. See. I don't know if that's what's happening in this picture.
Oh no, I have budgeted my time.
That's
very
what old
carefully.
Americans do, retweet AI slop. That's funny to 70 and up. Yes, you have to be of a certain age to enjoy the AI slop. Can you believe he would wear this? And then there was so many. It created a meme format where you just put this hat on everyone. Oh yeah.
What?
I enjoy this one. Thank you. Have you guys seen the baby ones? Yeah. They freak me out a bit too much. I'm like, The only AI slop that I'm really enjoying is the dogs podcast. So there's dogs that talk. So yeah. So many cats
life?
giving me the finger on Instagram. Yeah, that's what it should be. Dogs talking.
Man, you guys really stuck to one
Theme.
What is this? How in the what? Who though? Why? I am befuddled.
We will see who the culprit is, or will be revealed. Oh, my eyes are watering. You know what I want to watch? Courage the Cowardly Dog.
You do.
I haven't seen Courage forever. I used to love that show.
Oh,
Luigi got hit with a shell.
a shell?
He made the like Mario Kart noise. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh. Guys, I played, what do you call it? Crash Team Racing, not Mario Kart.
What a loser.
Or no Smash Bros, nothing. We were Crash Bandicoot people in my family.
That explains a lot.
Was the
Hey,
option to
MSK.
be a regular family or
Nope.
Hmm.
That dog Courage had reason to be scared. Yeah, guys, they're creepy AF. I wish we could watch some of them on stream, some of the episodes of Courage without being copyright struck. That's what I would do for the react, because it's spooky. Like, it's disturbing.
Well, that's spooky. Man, do never watch any of the shit that I've been suggested. Ever.
Well, listen,
Well,
what was it? It was,
that was not that bad.
have you watched Bring Her Back?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I could not handle that, and you can imagine why. In the beginning with the cat,
Oh,
I could not.
yeah.
As soon as I saw the cat, I was like, "Oh my god!" If I see a cat in a scary movie, I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm out. I can't."
So Charles
know that
just made
cat's
me
gonna
watch
die.
a certain movie.
I did
It
nothing of the
caters.
sort.
It caters to a certain fetish, a certain type of horrible film that involves. What's the name of the film? Is it called Crushed?
Yeah, apparently, like, my wife had to tell me that it's a thing. Crush videos. It's like a thing.
Ah! It's a thing,
Yeah,
crushing things.
yeah. It's
Like with the hydraulic press, or is it a movie?
No, like you use your body as the press.
yeah, a foot.
Oh, with the heels on.
Yeah, yeah.
It could be, but various small creatures. Bad times.
Oh
Anyway,
no! Why?
because
Oh,
some
I
people get
can't.
off to that apparently.
Ow,
But
ow,
yeah, they
I'm
made a horror
sorry.
movie about it.
Yeah, okay. Make a horror movie about it. Make a horror movie about it that crushes those people. Okay?
Yep.
Oh,
Equally.
like, yeah. Said I'm against political violence, but retribution for animal cruelty, I am all for. Okay? Mm. Scorched earth on people.
Anyway, I
God,
thought I would hate the
seriously?
film, but I thought they tastefully handled the subject as tastefully as they could have.
Sure.
And I have a thing about watching animals get hurt. I
Mhm.
absolutely hate
Wow.
it.
Yeah, I
So
don't
you were actually
care
able?
for it
I
either.
don't know. I don't know if I could.
Hey, somewhat tastefully covered it, but yeah, still hard subject to enjoy.
I'll say.
Is this a joke, Rosales? Was the Crush film anything like Cannibal Holocaust?
No. So that one is legit. Like they actually like tore apart turtles and shit and did some real animal cruelty. This one did not. It was pretty tasteful, but
yeah, it's tame by
sure.
all things considered.
No, I don't know how to make a pestle.
That was big in 2005. Yeah, I hate to find out what the fuck my wife, some of the shit she like informed me, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know that?
You.
She's like, you mean Crush videos? I'm like, what? I haven't even finished describing it yet.
Yeah, what was she on? I don't know.
She goes down some dark rabbit holes.
Yeah, I'm not. I get obsessed with conspiracy theories and things on the internet. I don't like gore.
Neither are healthy. How about that?
Internet bad, guys. Okay, let's go.
In moderation, it's okay.
Kite gets a new desk. Is excited.
Sorry, I just wanted you guys.
Having excited.
Yay!
It does seem like an excited kid.
PJ happy for Nip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nip.
I'm happy for Nip. Look, oh, you put a whole desk. There's a whole desk. Whoa.
What?
Green light info in its hair excited for.
Oh my god! I'm so glad. I'm excited for. I'm so glad.
Antifa Panther with a yes sign.
I did not see this
Oh.
going that way.
Oh wow!
So,
Kite's hand says yeah.
Kitty's hand says yeah. Yeah.
whoa.
That is
that
awesome.
looked like
I
a
love the
hand?
perspective
I'm not
on that.
saving that one. Fuck that.
Oh,
Sleep paralysis demon.
Oh, you're partially to blame for this, sir.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
it works.
ooh.
That's amazing.
Mm.
Ah.
Horror villain BMO.
Oh, oops. My bad.
Yeah.
Horror 13.
Oh, I kind of love it.
BMO dressed for spooky holiday. Also 13.
That's him dressed
Oh,
up,
look at
guys.
Boomo.
BMO says Boo has orange chin with number
Says Boo.
13.
Charles trying to frighten you.
Nonsense.
Yeah. Nicholas got kicked out.
Aw.
Deeply
The
sad.
MOY is the dancing clown.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what did this become? Oh.
Yeah.
Dance clown.
Oh,
Didn't get a dancing BMO clown.
Streamer
Oh,
Destiny
no.
dances like a clown.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
that is
I
amazing.
know where this goes.
Dancing alphabet baby shit their musical diapers.
Wow. Full
Full
diaper.
diaper.
Oh.
Baby boy with a singer diaper full of shit.
Diaper full of shit. Yeah. Diaper.
Oh.
It's a bit horrific.
Yeah.
It works.
Sleepwalking Kite.
I don't think I got this.
Don't think I got this one.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Apparently no
Purgatory.
one did.
Oh.
Oh, I know it. Yeah, I just got a blank screen.
Okay.
Oh,
So
no.
you're like, the in between. Woo, cheesy.
Rapture with deluge of literal shit.
Whoa.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, I think I got
Shit
Oh.
flying out the toilet and shit. Dude's getting beamed up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It works.
Aliens beam people up into the sky. Poop flies into toilet.
Into, I think out of.
Yes. It's falling in. That's
Mm.
why my brain works that way. It means poo goes in the toilet.
Wrong
you see?
perspective.
Great. That's a great nipple.
Yeah. It's a twofold spaceship. Space nip.
What BMO is actually doing right now?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, does this become me
sorry.
again somehow?
That seems wholesome.
BMO sleeping.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
So you got the empty screen, and then
It's gonna slowly be me.
Charles sleeping on me.
sleeping on her. Yeah, you should put
Is that a
A
waffle?
under there.
Chartso dreams whilst sleeping on a waffle.
There you go. I love the lips. Sorry, just look at the lips.
I try not
Charles
to.
sleeping on a waffle bed while.
Well,
Wow.
what? Oh, someone painted it in one by one.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Charles dreaming of pinching hand emoji.
Yeah.
Gray watches him sleep.
Charles sleeping next to Gray.
Where'd the fingers go? No more fingers.
This is great. This
try and
thing
pinch.
It's like a claw. Aww, so cozy.
Charles and Gray sleeping in the same bed.
We left enough room for the Lord too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we each get our own nightstand.
Charles and
Yeah.
Gray in bed sleeping.
Sleeping, just
Fancy.
sleeping. Hands
Mhm.
visible.
Yes, there
Why
you
am I
can
watching
see.
us sleep?
Dorcas made them visible.
Yeah, Mini Gray just haunting both
He's
of us.
Your
astral
eyes
projecting.
Eric the elephant is registering for Antifa.
Oh,
Yeah, he is.
great. We have now
Sign me
Eric
up.
the elephant. I like this. Sally Snail,
Sign
Eric
me
the
up.
elephant.
Love it.
Eric, that's Eric.
Super
Eric
good.
follows his elephant, makes a sign
Oh.
Antifa good.
New lore.
New lore.
Antifa good.
Eric the Antifa elephant.
Kicking elephant up the
Whoa,
R.
whoa, whoa. He's
Up the
you know,
R.
trying to figure things out.
AR.
No, he's
Pretty good Antifa elephant.
Elephant with bloody mouth and a cannon painted on its side.
Jeez.
bloody
Poor
mouth.
Eric. I have to save this for the introduction of Eric. Eric is born, is what I'm going to save it as.
Nice.
Birth of Eric. Okay. New lore.
Eric the Antifa curious elephant.
Kite dreams of rats.
Thank you, darling. Didn't go with the nips.
Oh.
I left your eyes
Kite is
open.
woken up by a rat dream. Gray is there too.
Ray's there too. Ah! Haunted.
Gray the sleep paralysis demon tormenting the weak.
Hey, what the-
Charles.
Booga, booga, booga.
So menacing.
Charles sleeping and horror monster Gray about to attack.
Rawr.
I love that one.
Great.
Gray goes on a date with Marge Simpson.
Yay!
Oh, a date. Ruh-roh.
Oh, that was a date. My bad.
Marge Simpson and Gray Poopit meet up secretly on a couch.
Well, Gray, you added to this fantasy quite specifically.
Marge Simpson and Gray having on couch.
Gray just getting
Having
around
on
quite a
couch.
bit tonight. Sleeping in my bed, having a date with
Gray has
Marge?
secret affair with Marge Simpson.
Simspawn.
Simpson. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
The jar
awesome.
is empty.
Gray and Marge getting it on, spreading mustard over her face.
Oh.
Wow.
Uh,
Good lord.
but the real
Oh,
question is
no.
Marge Simpson or Lois Griffin?
And you gotta go Lois, right?
Yeah,
think so.
Lois.
NSF.
Bundled up farmer at the pyramids of Egypt.
What?
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 Bundled up farmer at the pyramids of Egypt.
El
So he puts
Mexican
that in
making
and
a
then
run for the
leaves.
border.
El Mexican.
May Eason a dashing for the closed
Oh.
board. No hombres amigo.
Hombres.
The screen door that is the border allows no hombres.
No pass.
Oh.
No past the border, train tracks.
Questionable train tracks.
Yeah.
No pass. I love the in the back. What?
Okay,
Ah,
so
I love
Francine Smith or Linda Burgers. Belcher.
Oh, I was gonna say Burgers is a great surname, but then you said Belcher.
What? What happened?
That's a tough one. I guess
Well-
not the wife from Bob's Burgers. What can I say? Mrs.
Francine.
Belcher, kind of. She gets on my nerves, but hilarious
I agree.
comedian.
Quite.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm lost
people's
this time too.
Sitcom wives.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
It's been a good one. Next
Has it
week,
though?
yes, I would say. Charles seemed to be the star of that. Charles
What?
always a star, even when he's not here. He's a staple of the. I think it's because he's identifiable by his hat.
BMO became me somehow.
Yeah, because I didn't make the hair messy enough, so it looked like a hat. So, all right, everybody, what are you guys doing? Wilma is a
Usual
win here.
stuff.
Probably gonna have to do a spooky sync at least
Mhm.
once in the next 3 weeks.
Ooh,
4
that'd
weeks?
be awesome.
4 weeks?
Hey, actually, next week we have Nick, right? Is he?
Yeah, we
I
have
know he's
Nick.
into masculine films. Is he into scary, spooky films at all?
I'm sure you'll be able to talk about a spooky film. He doesn't mind whatever we talk about, so we could do a movie think. On a
Spooky.
spooky think.
Spooky.
So we can watch a spooky movie, or we literally just read creepypastas the whole stream.
Oh, I love Olive Garden.
So I think we can make it. Look, I want to continue with. I want to do more than one just spooky think in October. So
Oh,
masculine
All
porn,
spooky. all
Spooktober?
Spooktober, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to be doing a rough view with Scooby. Scooby Pup, I'm going to be doing a Conjuring. What's
Ooh,
name?
nice. The
thingy.
original one?
So, the original is in like the first one, because not
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like
There's like
Yeah,
8 of them.
millions
them
now.
now?
The first one, yeah. I'm doing Inktober. Rosales is doing
Oh,
Inktober.
hell yeah.
I have not seen on. Is it in your Discord, or you're not posting it on X? Am I just not being?
Yeah, are you gonna
being served?
post some results? I definitely want to follow that. I think I did it like 5 years ago. It is a lot harder than you think. And then
Mhm.
I would kind of get behind. It's like, okay, I'll ink that one tomorrow. And it just took forever.
Hmm.
But you, Rosales, you've got talent. I want to see what you're doing for
Mhm.
Inktober.
Yeah,
But
I'm
the
seeing a lot of
Vavitch,
wrestling stuff.
the
on your
Vavitch is
Twitter.
real creepy.
The Vivish.
No, Thinktober. It's Inktober.
Thinktober. What are we doing for Thinktober? I put them on X, so you'll get notified by Wednesday. Yes,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is true. Or next year. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Right. So yeah, next week we have Nick as a guest. We don't know what the topic is, but probably spooky, right? All right. The
Probably.
wailing. Oh my goodness. Right. So what's
Ooh.
happening on Charles? What are you? Is your remote coverage finished? What's happening?
Yeah, Gray, myself, and Cody Leach will be Cody Leach was physically there and saw
Mhm.
way more than we did. We'll be doing some sort of review / ranking summary thing soon.
Sweet.
Soon.
soon. You guys know. Go. Gray.
It
Other
is the
than-
fall of gray, meaning eventually stuff will happen. But if you can't get enough of me, I've been all over the internet the last week or so. I happen to do a debate on Corbin Sales' channel, so if you want to check that out, you can. And I'm on a new panel show, a new channel. We're getting it off the ground. It's from Lapsed Comic Fan, or Steve, as some people know him. But it is known as the better panel show than MSK's show. It is the last panel dash X1Y is the handle, but I'm pretty sure if you do the last panel and then put in Lapsed Comic Fan, you can probably find it out there. But yeah, we've covered a couple comedy things, and I think we're going with music next time. So yeah, you want to check out a different panel, perhaps a better panel than some panels out there, come check out his channel. Come by and subscribe. It's a fun time.
Subscribe, y'all.
What do you have going on, sir?
Usual stuff. Usual place.
Guys, I'm going to do a React stream today. Take it easy. But otherwise, I am still obsessing over Candace Owens, man. I'm doing a whole timeline. I was supposed to leave it behind. I was supposed to just go and work on the memorial video, but I'm stuck. She's fascinating me.
What now?
Beyond measure. Candace Owens. What?
What are we up to? What's happening?
This is what I'm doing today.
Is it her trying to figure out who did what and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking. Yeah.
It's very captivating. I went way too far into her diagnosis of what's her name, Macron's wife, as a man, and just Macron. When she goes into her investigation, it is quite interesting. So I'm sure at some point I will go down this rabbit hole that she's doing currently, but man, is it as entertaining as the Macron thing?
This is frustrating. This is very frustrating because a lot of the time she is using this idea that she is getting justice for her friend Charlie Kirk, and this is about him and doing what's right for him, and I find that quite sick.
Yeah,
so
while making money off of it.
There's lots of that. There's
everyone's making money off of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of gun tubers who are talking about their theories on things, and I've seen so many contradictory things where it's just it's been 2 weeks. Can you just
exactly? That's
jobs,
another thing.
Please.
Exactly, Charles. It's like what's actually happening is a lot of questions are there, and because there's no answers, everybody gives the answers. Everybody takes it as if because we don't have the answers yet, that means here's my answer.
Yeah. There was one with 2 million views where they thought that the necklace or the cable to his microphone that was on his chest was a bullet going in backwards, and it has 2 million views. No, it's a necklace. Don't do that.
And we've gotten that there was what I'm looking at. Basically, the reason that I have to go through all of this because she adds to it every single day. She adds to this conspiracy. So I've got to go back now and watch all of the things that she said and how it's all developed.
You don't have to.
I mean, I don't have to. I don't have to. But what my obsession dictates this because that's what I landed up doing. I got obsessed yesterday. I didn't even stream because of it. So yeah, I wouldn't expect any consistency or logic. But the thing is, it's very interesting to look at how somebody can watch what she's doing weekly, daily, and just see how the story expands. She spirals. That's it goes out and out and out. And then if you believe this, you're going to believe this, and you're going to believe this, and you're going to believe this. So you actually land up believing all of what she's saying instead of just going, yeah, that is weird, and then waiting for answers from an investigation. She's going, that's weird. I have the answer.
Well, yeah. Plus, they had a camera behind him. TPUSA did. And that angle hasn't been released. I'm pretty sure they have a pretty graphic front row seat.
Yes,
That's what happened.
exactly.
So
When you've seen the other videos, perhaps that wasn't a camera at all, but a 3D projector.
for fuck's sake.
Yes, and then they paved over the place where he was shot straight afterwards. Oh, also, and there was no autopsy, but there was an autopsy.
Yeah.
But there wasn't.
Yeah, like
Anyway,
much.
so that's basically what I'm on. We might do some other some fun conspiracies for the React stream today, just to have some fun. So like
Funspiracy.
Funspiracy, yes. It's disappeared like the Epstein files. What, the video? Anyway.
Yeah, you don't want to watch it, kittens. Like, trust me when I say you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm jealous of you. I opened up my Twitter and I saw it like 100 times in a row.
Yeah, I saw it several times, different angles, different. Yeah,
right.
Kittens, you don't need to.
You're better for not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even check Twitter, and I somehow saw it. So what the fuck?
With that girl on the train, I haven't seen the girl on the train one, and I'm very happy that I haven't.
Oh, that was all my Twitter was for like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden it became Charlie Kirk.
Jesus.
I think
I get all of them real quick for some reason.
I think there was enough time. Yeah, I think I was asleep, so there was enough time for the full ones to get out of circulation, and then there was just warning graphic content when I got there, so it was fine. But I think before it's noted as graphic content.
Yeah, I had seen that prior to everything being announced, and I remember in chat I said something like, "It doesn't look good." Like I remember seeing that, thinking he's not going to be able to speak ever again. At the very least, least, he's not going to be able to speak the same ever again.
Yeah, they did finish. They did confirm later on, well, at his memorial, that he did die basically on the scene. But I think people were just holding out hope. They were like, maybe he'll be fine if he just stopped the blood. But the amount of blood that was gone.
No.
Yeah. And then he didn't feel any pain. So there's that. So it was instant death, apparently. So there's that, but just that the rest of the world got to see it. So actually I will, you know what I think we might look at, though I know it's not fun times for slop, but there is a video somebody has just made like last week about the psychology of us becoming traumatized by this kind of thing. So maybe I'll look at it. I don't know
right now.
Let's see how it goes. Sent you an Inktober on Discord. Okay, guys, we'll finish off on a high note with an Inktober.
Oh, hell yeah.
But dildo, there's people that's saying it isn't a 3006. So
first off, it's 30-06.
Excuse
Come
me.
on, man.
Excuse me.
Wait, where is it?
Depends
Is it
on what you
my
want your
Discord?
messaging to be. You can find the answer to the thing that you want, which is
Thinker's intro. Sorry, hold up. We have a Thinker's intro.
What?
Listen to
hell
this.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, but I do need to find. I still don't. Rizal is. Oh, there it is.
Wait.
Okay, so first.
Hour 3 and we're doing the intro. What is this? The MSK show?
Wait, start over. Do everything all over.
Okay, first. Wait. Let me just share the screen to show you. Mustache. Official. Inktober, the prompt list. Mustache. Weave. Crown. Murky. Dear Peer. Okay, so we've got mustache.
That's a nice mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weave.
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
There's
I'll
weave.
allow it,
Okay,
but
it's the prompt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And crown. There we go. Yeah, and it's on his characters, so that works. Let's get to.
Fair enough.
What? You wanted a weave. You wanted something else for the weave.
I thought he was going to go spicy with the weave, but
I
instead he
did
went
too.
crochet. Fair enough.
Thinkers
misdirected.
Yeah. This is Rex's intro. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rex's?
Yeah. Yeah.
You said Rex's or Zax's?
Rex's. So.
Oh, hell yeah.
Things no style, better know your shit. Pull your notes up, pussy. This is it.
Oh yeah.
In this world, no place to hide. Logic's king. Leave your pride.
Ooh.
Welcome to Thinkers, bitch.
Oh.
No rehards allowed. And if you like me, then get the fuck out.
Oh.
The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
Wow.
We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Welcome to Thinkers, bitch.
It's
no rehards allowed. And if you like commies, then get the fuck out.
All right, I really like it, Rex. And I love the no step on snack.
As a representative of Bermudistan, I'm a little offended at the anti-commie.
Hey, it's the thinkers. Day.
Which it goes hard.
Yes, it also, it also has explicit language, everybody. So
yeah, that'll be for like the adult themed episode.
It's just it goes hard. It's such a wow. That's good, Rex. Like it's like the same artist that does my intro. It sounds like her. So it works.
The same chick.
And Dildo, I'm friends with commies. I am not a commie. I flirt with ANCAP, but that's it.
Well, I think it's a good song. I think the commies can get out. Although no, it's fine. We'll allow growing. It's fine. Just great theme. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. That will be our outro music, I suppose. No, we do have the original outro music because we are finished thinking for the week.
Well, our minds can finally rest.
Bye, guys.
Reflecting on the questions.
The ones we put